Hello, folks, and welcome to my front room. As always, I'm a bit late and unprepared for today's stream, so I'm still eating my dinner. So I apologise for that, but it's been a busy day. Been to see a new supplier, spent hundreds of pounds with them, got home late as a result. Also got a mystery box from them. So that should be fun. Interestingly, I actually lose viewers the second I press the like button. It's like people see the face and they're like, I don't want to see that. So far, we've got Chris Tyler in, who says littler to win. Don't even know who's playing. Matt Sells Stuff is in. Welcome, Matt. Richard Payne is in. Welcome, Richard. Welcome to anyone else who's watching and hasn't said hello. I think Jess is in the bath and watching. Hello, Jess, in the bath. She may not want me to reveal that publicly, but never mind. Let's cue the intro while I take another bite of food. And there we have it. Intro performed. We give thanks to, oh my God, we've got the star of the Business and Banter podcast in. Welcome, Hanley. By the way, folks, if you haven't subscribed to the Business and Banter podcast, you really need to. And you need to just binge watch every episode because it is an amazing podcast. Turns out podcasts aren't what I thought they were as well, because I thought it was like people talking like on the radio. But they're actually a visual component. So you get to see Hanley and Hanley's Australian friend. I'm going to go with Sue. If she's not Sue, then that's her name for now. Talk about all things business. And they're both doing very well on the eBay in their respective fields. So we've got to learn about. Mr. Mandry's in. Welcome, Stu. Phil Higginson is in. Welcome, Phil. Sam. Well, from now onwards, it's. I mean, let's be honest. I got the 3 letters right and one of the 3 letters correct. So that is, an impressive achievement for me. And the gender, presumably, as well. So, doing well. Cat Peddler's in. He's the cat peddler. The cat peddler. He's here to steal your cats. He's the cat peddler. One day, Derek, I will be your intro video. Yes, I nailed it. Definitely Sue Sam. Hello, Ross. Let's go bar biffo. I have no idea what you're talking nonsense to me now, Ross. You have to explain that one. I haven't actually got around to booking my hotel to come see you yet, after insisting that we maintain the date so that I could book it. I didn't actually do the action that involved me booking it. But there you go. I will put the link in the chat, so anyone who wants to pop on can. When I finish off with dinner, it would be good if somebody came on and entertained the crowd. Because otherwise, I'm going to be multitasking. Working on. There's just been Lowry hasn't agreed to my plan. Do I need to speak to her? -0 point. That's very specific. I live by the coast, so we don't believe in snow here. It's 3 degrees Celsius outside, which is positively temperate. Ross, you're going to have to come on and entertain the crowd while I'm eating my pasta. You can tell everyone about the Milton Keynes meetup and promote it and discuss the Crystal Maze. Oh, now we've got to wait for the lag because I am 2 minutes in the future compared to everyone who's watching. Which means I can literally tell you what's in your future right now. Oh my God. Friday night, talk about the weather. Also eating dinner. Brilliant. We've timed this well, haven't we? Is anyone here not eating dinner? Well, while we're doing that, I will ask the chat questions. Hanley, when does the banter and I forgot the name of it. I literally only said the name of it like 2 minutes ago. Banter and Buster podcast resume. Rumour has it you've got star-studded guests lined up for it. Start Feb, okay. I was gutted I missed the live. I didn't miss the live. I joined the live 24 hours beforehand because YouTube app said that it was live, and then it said it's no longer live. And I think somebody pressed the wrong button, and then on the actual day of the live, I was moving stock. Phil's in the sausages. Ross, it's just me and you that are in disarray here. Banter and what's it called? It's bugging me now. I'm gonna have to put it into the Business and Banter podcast. I've never been on it. Basically, once I've actually eaten my food, I get drunk. Various guests join the show. They get drunk too. We discuss controversial topics like free postage, and we may occasionally play some party games. Tonight, we're opening a mystery. Thank you, Crystal. Crystal comes on and abuses me. In fact, everyone just abuses me. Thank you, Fiona. So, some of us have been busy doing the shipping. The half a beard. Yeah, that was an interesting moment. You're going to have to explain that one, Crystal. Yeah, I was going to say they've reopened an investigation into MH370 now, haven't they? Might finally find out who did it. I'm amazed it's not been the subject of a Bold Crimes podcast yet, or video, or whatever he does on Bold Crimes. I don't actually subscribe to Bold Crimes, so I don't actually know what goes on. But yes, the half a beard incident was an attempt to raise money for charity by having a shave live, and then the shaver ran out of battery and there was no charger. It was the drone. Oh God. I reckon it's still flying around the earth. I mean, it may have run out of fuel, but I believe you can fly so high that you no longer need fuel. Right, well, I'm finishing this off. Hello, Ellen, welcome. Ellen, my beautiful friend from Telford. Wellington, actually Wellington. Is it Wellington? It's Wellington, isn't it? Rather than Telford. Oh God. Ellen, you made me spill mince all down myself. I'm having cooked by my own fair hand tagliatelle bolognese without onions, because as you don't live there. Well, where do you live now? I can't keep up. It turns out I know something wrong about every subscriber I have. Went into the shithole. Well, you know. I can't even say. You live in Sturchley, right by Telford Centre, where the Alice in Wonderland Park is. They're narrowing it down now, folks, for the Phil Higginson will be sending the drone your way soon. Maybe Phil was responsible for the sinking of MH370. Phil, did you sink the MH370 plane? Yeah. While I am attempting to finish off this pasta, which is taking me a long time, what's the design? I don't know. It's not mine. Oh, do you mean that one? It's just it's literally it's just what you can see. It's just red. There's no design involved. They basically looked at it and thought, let's just put a color on it. What color should we go for? And I went for red. She sells car parts. No, she sells plane parts. As I've already said, Sam is now known as Sue. And will forever be known as Sue now. I fully expect that to be the intro for the next podcast. Hi, I'm Hanley, a car parts reseller from Scotland. And this is my co-host, Sue, who sells clothes in Australia. See, I remember the intro. What a fan. Can't remember the name of the show, but I remember the intro. Ross, tell me you finish your dinner so that we can go live. One on roof. Oh yeah, that come with the house. That needs replacing. I've got a Marvel one to replace it with because I am obviously a massive geek. But the Marvel one hasn't actually left the warehouse yet because it's buried behind a wall of stock. Basically, in order to replace my lampshade, I have to list about 500 items. Christmas pudding. It's Easter now. Definitely something wrong in the chat. We've gone at least 60 seconds without we've been abused. While we're here, actually, I'm thinking about putting out a video of my, I think it's called a report card, a video of my, well, I say I'm thinking, Mel has told me I need to put a video out on YouTube. That's back with bird out. So I said I need to do 3 videos a month, apparently, because my laziness in creating content is no longer tolerated. So I'm going to do one of these end of year, even though it's not the end of my year because I'm a limited company. But anyway, I'm going to do one of these end of 2024 videos showing how much money a part-time eBay reseller makes. People watch that, the kind of thing be interested in, or does that sound tremendously boring and there's too many videos out? I'm happy either way. If it's the second one, at least I've got an excuse to give Mel for not having done a video. Just a drink from Andrew doesn't count as doing content. Do it, okay, right. So you're in the Mel camp. I think it will actually have an interesting twist at the end when we discuss how much profit I made. Mel's not even awake yet. She's already making me do work. Right, well, there we go. We've got 1 vote for yes and no votes for no, so that's motion carried, isn't it? Has the Democratic victory ever occurred with just 1 vote before in history? Now, while I'm finishing this off, I would like guesses as to what's in the mystery box. I'll show you the mystery box so you all can see it. Not a mess in this room. I don't think I've told anyone, but I think I might mention it the other day. My ceiling collapsed in my bedroom, so I'm having to use this room as my bedroom as well as my front room because the other bedroom is a stock room. So this room is a mess at the minute. So apologies to the mess, but I literally I've had to empty the main bedroom of stuff. But yeah, here we go. We've got this box. It is a jumbo bargain box, unknown RRP. Our best value clearance box available for a limited time only. £25 excluding VAT. Condition is described as untested. Hello, Porky. Porky, I'm about to empty a mystery box of Chinese stuff. I think it's probably the same kind of stuff that got you banned from eBay. So I could be joining you on the banned list soon. Phil votes jeans. There could be clothing in there. I did buy some clothing from this supplier today. Some India cricket shirts I bought from them. Adidas India cricket shirts as well. They were like £4 or £5 each, I think they were. I'm going to sell those for at least £1 million. Marital aids? No, I don't think there will be any marital aids. I'm hoping there's going to be some car parts in it. Kids' toys? Could well be. Could be some of those. I can't remember what they're called, but those things you maybe buy earlier. You'll remember what they're called. I can't remember what they're called. It's going to go really well when I better not be any car parts. They had Bosch brake things. I don't know what, but I had a look on eBay, and like nobody had sold any Bosch brake things in 3 years. So I didn't of that particular variety, so I didn't buy them. Welcome, Shazad, millionaire. I hope you're well, Shazad. I hope the pharmaceutical industry is treating you well. Jess is in live from the bath. Welcome, Jess. Shazad, actually, while you're here, what was your 365-day total for 2024? I'm going with 7 figures. Out the bath now are disappointing. I think you're just showing off because you've got a bath and I haven't. I still can't get this shower to work. Not sure. Have you hit 7 figures, Shazad? That's my question. I reckon you are at 7 figures. I reckon 1.2 million. You're not telling me you're at 8 figures, are you? Shazad, I very nearly hit 6 figures. I can only come about 24% short of 6 figures, Shazad, you know? Just given my lack of resources is good. Whole business or just eBay? I've actually been selling pharmaceutical goods myself on eBay as well. I didn't realise that private sellers can't sell them and only business sellers can. So I've been exploiting that to its full advantage. Oh, the bath selfies are coming back. 21st of June, 21st of January, Jess. In the Money Mental Facebook group. The bath is getting fitted on that day. There will be a bath selfie. Many years, me too. Okay. First pharmacy to be approved. Very good. And you still won't come to the eBay Open with me. eBay is more of a sideline. Does that mean you've taken a step back from the eBay? You must still get tempted though when you see people posting their 90 days just to whack one out. A nice day total, that is. Right, dinner's finished. Most of it's my beard, great. Let's get the first can open, shall we? baby. Hello. Up you come. Just say hello. Just say hello to the YouTube. Hello, darling. There you go. That's you on screen. Yeah. Because I had to put a picture of you up because you weren't here on New Year's Eve. And I don't know how to remove the picture because I am technically incompetent. Hello, baby. Good boy. Good ducky. Yeah. You all right? Just gonna stand in front of my camera for a bit. Yeah. Just block the view. Take care, Shazad. No, Jess. As we know, Chinese is banned, and not just for the impact that they have on my digestive system. There is actually a Chinese a few minutes walk from here. I could theoretically try, but I still haven't recovered from the 3-hour ordeal of waiting for the last Chinese. Right. I said I'd open this mystery box at 9 o'clock. And it is, I believe, 9 o'clock. So we're going to open the mystery box to see if I'm going to make £1 million. I haven't actually got a knife or scissors or anything useful to do it with, so this is going to go well. Oh, I get some scissors. Liz winning fun. I don't understand, Chris. The spear chucking. I did used to go and watch the World Bass Play darts every year. It's Woods Gardens actually, but that was years ago now. Right, here we go. I am live with Dangerous Weapon. Am I playing deal or no deal? We shall see. I better put the link in the chat just in case anyone wants to pop on while I am distracted. It is basically just tiny spears, though, isn't it, Rosie? Just chucking tiny spears at the target. I've noticed that everyone who's got a warehouse, possibly apart from Hanley, has got a dartboard. So in the back of the van, I do have a dartboard. So at some point, I will work out how to attach that to a wall, and then you can watch me chucking arrows. I'll give you £1 for the box. Probably the best offer I'm going to get all day, to be honest. Right, here we go. Oh, hang on. Phone's going off. Big mum, just reply to it. Hurry. Oh, I'm on it. Right. Right, okay. Maybe there's a dartboard in the mystery box. There's no good camera angle I can do this from because I'm literally resting the laptop on the box. So we need to think this through. Nothing gets thought through. We're my own business from. Can't open the box. Right, let's try this. Here we go. I really need to renew my prescription because I cannot read the chat. It feels like the box isn't fully empty, I must admit. Right. It's a good thing I have somebody who collects All right, okay. Yeah, this is. Yeah, all right, I've got to be honest. It's not looking promising. It's not even looking like they've bothered to fill the box. Like, we have got UE Swill notebook protective covers. Later on, we will have a look to see if any of this stuff sells on eBay. So yeah, UE Swill. I mean, I don't think the Chinese knew what swill meant when they picked that name. We have got no clue. Oh, tablecloths, plastic table covers. We've got plastic table covers. I really should not bought it. I don't have no clue what this is. Party decorations. So there you go. If anyone wants to have a party, I've got a bag of balloons and crap. The hell is this? A Haizu 13-inch laptop sleeve with stand, feature black with a small bag. This bag is not a toy. Andy, come to North Wales, come to Prestatyn by the coast, come see me. We'll have a party. Bring your sister. Don't bring her boyfriend. All be good. What the hell is this? A Michael Myers kid set. I mean, is Michael Myers really suitable for kids? We've got Michael Myers fancy dress costume with a bloody knife and all sorts going on. Would you want your kid dressed up as Michael Myers? I'm not sure your kids should know who Michael Myers is. Anyway, we've got a ESRF protective tablet case from 2017. So, yeah, that's probably going to be garbage. No clue what this is. Oh, it's a leather keyboard case. So this is leather. There probably is some value in that. Worth £1 anyway. Oh, I've got a live life on the beach. And that's it. That's all I know about it. Cup sheet. No clue. Oh, we've got another party pack. It's a dinosaur birthday party pack. That's probably a few quid in that, to be fair. Did have everything. An Amy Cute dinosaur party. Sausage party? Sausage party. Like all my parties, really. Decoration for 16 guests. We'll use that for the next meetup. Where you get this from? My new supplier. They did tell me that this was going to be a box of crap, but I wanted to go for it. I've got a Count Dracula costume in ages 7 to 8. There is probably some money in that around Halloween time. We're going to compete with Bold Finds on the Halloween stuff. Save that for Halloween, so that's probably actually worth listing. The hell is this? No clue what this is. It says paint by numbers. Some kind of paint by numbers thing, but it looks like a bag to me, so I don't know, is that paint a bag by numbers? Who knows? Another 13-inch laptop stand with stand feature pink with a small bag. Not a type. Kind of tablet case. I need to tell what size it is on it. I'll just go to the tablet. Oh my god. I have got. I mean, this is freaky. If you don't like spiders, turn away now because I've got a bag full of spiders and spider webs. 300 grams of spiders, apparently. They've actually taken the time to weigh the spiders. Oh, no, it's 300 grams of spider web with 100 spiders. So they weighed the spider web and counted the spiders. I'll go in Halloween box. I've got a Christmas Advent calendar. I mean, that looks like it would be particularly useful for this time of year that's just actually gone. Yeah, Christmas Advent calendar. That looks whatever. What is this? It is actually all new stuff by the looks of it. A knee brace compression sleeve, which is slightly compressed. See what I did there? The box is compressed. This compression sleeve, fantastic jokes that you get on this channel. It's probably a few quid in that. I think I've actually sold those before. I have got oh my god, really? The product description here is that this is reusable tools for orthopedic trauma surgery. So it actually is a lumbar support belt. But yeah, what a description. For external fixation of a fracture. Probably a few quid in that, to be fair. I've got another Dracula costume. These will probably do alright at Halloween, you know. It's actually not the worst mystery box I've ever had. Oh, I can't read that. This is German. What the hell? Some kind of Halloween thing, but I have to use Google Translate to work out what the hell that says on it. Spider web in it. Oh, I can't see because the lighting's not very good. The fuck? I've got a happy mask, anti-fog for glasses wearers, soft elastic ear loops, 50 times. I'm not entirely sure what that is because it seems to describe several different products on the front of it. So if I have to open that one up. Oh, I have got some Christmas stickers, which have come slightly loose, with some random cocktail sticks. Why do the Christmas stickers have cocktail sticks? Don't know. Don't grab a mystery box at the end of Christmas, by the way, folks. Welcome, Emma. Paper party decorations. There you go. What the fuck is this? I've got a UK HMUK SYN FYF4. It's a storage bag, apparently. That might be useful. Got some stock in there. Oh. I've got a phone case for Sam A50. Sam. I've got a phone case for Sue. Phone case for Sam A53G. I've got more of these bloody Christmas sticker things that are screwed. I've got another reusable tool for orthopedic trauma surgery. The best bit is the size is XXL. Fantastic. So you've got to find somebody who's got a really fat knee to buy that. I actually nearly bought some of this today. Sticky back plastic wallpaper. Actually, I was thinking I might put some of that with the fire, although this is a bit jungle themed. But there probably is actually a market for that. Oh, I have to put all this back in the box in a minute. Oh, I've got a TV remote. No idea what TV it controls, but I've got a TV remote, a universal remote controller PN15 Plus EL. So we'll give that a Google. On eBay. An Eagle? Should we call Googling on eBay? eBay search eagle. We're going to give that an eagle. There we go. Oh, and I've got some more stuff for... Oh no, this is to protect your kids from sun and heat. It is a rear screen window shade 2-pack in size large. And this rather suspiciously not opaque bag. If I don't feel patriotic, I have got some flags. There will not be a fly tipping Ramsey video. I have people to fly tip for me. No clue what this is. Achtung! Erstech ungeßig war klein Tilly nicht. Okay, my German's terrible. I'll try the French. Don't know what the French is. Risquer d'étoufflement, petites pieces, ne convenient pas aux enfants de moins de 3 ans. French was actually better than German. Not a clue what that is. Some more flags with a picture of the king on. So if you want to celebrate him being coronated again, is that the word? Coronated? It's going to be the word now. We can do that. I have got some kids pumpkin fancy dress costumes again. Probably do alright for Halloween actually. Maybe this will be the first year I actually list something relevant to Halloween. It's not just an atmosphere board game. Diamond painting, ground frame, almond painting, new experience, crystal arts. Okay. Mask extension strap mask hoe band for adults kids. Okay. Jamaican flag or the Mexican flag? It's a rainbow pride flag, so brilliant, fantastic. That shows my cultural awareness there. We have got a colour rainbow pride flag that is 5 foot by 3 foot. So whenever there's a pride on, I can sell someone some flags. Now we've got some boxes. Oh, hang on, we've had a sale. But it's time for Guess the Price with Money Mental UK. Ends in 55. Here's your clue. Because they've got 10% off on. Well, there's loads in the box, yeah. I've got an adjustable veiling or tackle box. I'll look that up because that fishing stuff does have some. I'm assuming it's the fishing tackle. It's not like, you know, your tackle that gentlemen have. And it's the final item. It's a Hydro Poo 5-tube vase. Okay. Right. So that cost 30 quid. Including VAT. Do we reckon that I have made my money back? Or do we reckon that I have lost £30? So we are going to have a look and see what the value of some of this random crap is on the eBay machine. We're going to eagle it. I mean, who gets their kids a Michael Myers? Anyway. Yeah, we're going to see if there's more than £30 worth of stuff on there. And we're going to see if any of it actually sells on eBay. We're going to do that at a slightly slower pace while I'm sat down. I could have put more in that box. Stick a bit more on that box. The box is massive. Close to the brim. I was also expecting it to be full of broken stuff, and none is broken. There's spiders freak me out. I don't have a fear of spiders, but it just looks freaky. That is a box of chocolate biscuits that I consumed earlier because my diet is going really well. Okay, back with you. Lost my can. So you get every camera angle here, don't you? Oh, crotch shots. Right. Good evening, Paulette. I need to show you how to use Instagram to reply to me. I had to carry that box. So the place I went to, I spent hundreds of pounds there today. Lots of really good stuff. But they only had 20 baskets. And I'm there like, you're a wholesaler. You're supposed to where's the cages? Where's the the big trolleys? Where's the oh, we've only got the little box. They've only just opened there, and it's like, oh, we've only got the little trolleys at the minute. So I had to go about 6 times. I had to go back and forth from the van with stuff. It was ridiculous. Not 1730. Porky got it first time. Well done, Porky. You win a picture of me chopper. Oh no, hang on. Victoria got it sooner. It was 12:55. So I was going to text you a picture of my chopper. Just bear with me a second, folks. We know the rules. Winner receives. Got to make sure I get the right person. Have to bear with me a minute because it takes it's not a live picture of my chopper. I'm going to scroll past about 1 billion pictures of stuff because I haven't kept on top of deleting my pictures. Oh, Paulette has replied. I'm very happy now, Paulette. Thank you. Excellent work. This could take a lot of scrolling. Got to find the Chinook. We've got to find the Chinook. Where is the Chinook? Oh, God. Oh my God. Basically all videos of building the Money Mental UK warehouse on here that I haven't stitched together in a coherent form. There we go. Right, that's successful. So yeah, sorry, Porky, you were just beaten on my screen there by Victoria Foley. Definitely not the first time you ever won anything in your life, I'm sure. Oh. You have indeed lost your Instagram cherry to me. I didn't even know I was on Instagram for 2 years. I didn't even know you could send direct messages on it. Somebody messaged me, and I was like, "Oh my God, how have you done this? This is it blew my mind." So yeah, there you go. Right, okay. I'll put the link in the chat in case anyone wants to come live and keep me company while we have a look to see if I've made any money. And the first item out the box, we're back to the spiders. So I'm going to have a look to see if I can. Oh, Ross is coming on. Welcome, Ross.
Good evening.
Good evening. It's nice to see that you're nice and warm there with your hat.
Yeah, no, definitely. No, it is getting cold here, so yeah. I mean, your head and your neck are where you lose quite a lot of your body heat, so it's important to keep warm.
Definitely. I'm constantly leaking it from my head.
Are you trying to find it?
I'm having a look to see if we can find whether or not these HRPA 300G Halloween spiders. I haven't got an ASIN on them. So this is all ex-Amazon stock. So most of it has ASINs on.
Yeah, I listed a load of copper-lined wrist braces last night and cotton gloves for carpal tunnel wrist brace things. I got them for like £1.50 each in a charity shop. Couldn't find the listing on Amazon, so I'm just selling them on eBay, but they've all got the ASIN stickers on
them. Yeah, they might have been taken off Amazon.
Donated to a charity shop. But they sell alright on eBay, so for the £1.50 I can sell them for about £7 each, so better than a kick in the backside.
So our first item I have found, amazingly, on eBay.
Yeah.
£6.95, including shipping. So folks, we are already probably £1 back towards getting our 30 quid. I bet Neil, you wish you offered you £2 now.
How much that box cost? 30 quid?
Yeah, 30 quid including that, yeah.
Okay.
The only reason I bought it was because I was in the queue and the bloke in front of me bought two, and I was like, does he know something I don't know? Is he buying this because they're, really good? Because he's, you don't just, if you're going to try something, you just buy one, don't you? You don't buy two.
Yeah.
And he bought
maybe
two.
He's just a new reseller.
Well, I think he was just rich. Right. We've got to figure out what this is now. Love Life on the Beach. We've got some tags here. It says XL on the tag, so I'm assuming that means it's an item of clothing. Live Life on the Beach. Okay.
Is that inflatable?
I have no clue at all. I think it's a swimming costume. Let's
like a onesie type thing.
Let's Google it. Live Life on the Beach. Oh, cup sheet. So it is a thing on the Cupshe website. We have a Cupshe app. Part of their official collection. Let's probably do screen share so now so people can see what I'm looking at. We'll do screen share. Where's Pat, Chris? Present. Share screen. While I'm doing this, tell people about the Milton Keynes meetup if you want.
So yeah, 1st of March. So the day after that eBay lunch event thingamajiggy. So it's 1st of March, Milton Keynes, but it's a reseller meetup with a difference. We are doing Crystal Maze Bargain Hunt Challenge Annika Reseller Challenge thing. So there are approximately 25 charity shops in Milton Keynes. We're going to divide people into teams of 4, which are randomly drawn, and you're going to get a part of Milton Keynes you have to go to where you need to like source stock, and you're going to like see out of all those people that go around and what they buy and what they source, who wins out of the team, or which of the 4 teams wins. But what I'm going to try and do is put a local with each team. So if we put somebody local, that's because there's a couple of local resellers, if we put someone local with each team, we'll make it even more interesting.
Excellent. Can I pick whose team I'm on?
No, it's like, unless you want to like rig the draw, like they do the FA Cup and put the balls in the microwave before you draw them.
I will definitely rig the draw. Let me know who's going, and I will select my dream team.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So I can't see the specific item on the Cupsy website, but I'm going to have a look on eBay and see if we have any Cupsy stuff listed. Yeah, well, it does actually sell like 12 quid and stuff. Let's just go UK only. Yeah, it was like over 300 sales for Cupsy stuff. Go for like 10, 12 quid. Okay, so we've got a £12 item. Don't know what it is, but we've got a £12 thing. So we're already up to 19 quid's worth of value so far. That was unexpected. Okay, do we reckon there'll be any value in the Union Jack flags?
Yeah, all year round, particularly in Northern Ireland.
20-piece Union Jack flag.
It's probably in the same bundle that King flag was in. Though the thing with that coronation thing is, you'd have to wait about 25 years for stuff with King Charles to be on it again. If he makes it to that age, he's more likely to, because of his age, die rather than make a jubilee year of 25 years in office. Yes, I know that's more of a depressing thought, but yeah.
Hang on, I'm just going to block somebody on Instagram. So, they may have.
Were you blocking yourself?
No. I just have to go to video.
To be fair, I did block someone today because they were just there was a sarcastic, smug person that always used to be quite annoying. And I commented on someone on Instagram and they piped in, so I just like blocked them because I just can't be arsed with them.
I just blocked them. I can't be bothered anymore. Right.
If your roof, something solar is waiting. If is that an advert?
We've got 20 Union Jack stickers. Oh, hang on, I put flag instead of flags, haven't I? The eBay search has got worse than it used to be. Like, it's bringing up all kinds of random stuff for me now that I don't know, just people putting in the wrong item specifics. So it's still coming up with Union Jack stickers. We've got bunting from the. Somebody bought bunting from the 2018 Royal Wedding for $3.99.
Yeah, but there is like weird people whose like houses are like full of royal memorabilia. You know that episode of Alan Partridge where he meets his super fan?
It's been a long time since I saw Alan Partridge.
Well,
£4.49.
People a bit like that.
£4.49. And these will go large letter with a bit of persuasion.
Yeah. Well, if Royal Mail try and like penalise you for it, explain what it is, because I'm pretty sure like they're probably dishonouring the like royal warrant.
Oh, definitely. Right.
Besides, it's the post office. They've done enough evil things.
Okay, we've got the Tazar paint by numbers. What I'm going to do is I'm going to
Apartment company.
it's private label Chinese crap.
Well, I found out last night that Lego can't be private label, which is brilliant to hear. Unless Lego was selling stuff themselves on Amazon, but they've already got their own shops, so they don't really need to.
Lego don't sell on Amazon. They don't agree with Amazon's pricing strategies. Welcome, Jeanette.
No.
Right. So this is not available on Amazon any longer. Tazar paint by image. So let's have a look. It is. I have identified what it was. But I can't price check it on Amazon. Oh, mind you, I could go and keep it. Yeah. Could be this. That is the right size. £4.43. I'm not going to get that as a large letter, so that's probably not one to list on eBay.
Yeah, so yeah, we figured we'd do something a bit different for Meetup, so we'll do that as a challenge, and then we all go to the pub, which will likely be the Weatherspoons. We did do it in Brewdog one year. Brewdog is very good, but it's a lot cheaper in Weatherspoons. And so for a while, I was boycotting Weatherspoons because I thought Tim Martin was a bit of an idiot. Then it turns out that James Watt, who runs Brewdog, is also an idiot and treats his staff horribly. Yeah, so they're just as bad as each other.
Right, so we've got the black and gold table covers next. What do we reckon? They're going to have value in these, Ross, or are they going to have no value in these?
No value.
These they've got ages on that mine haven't. There we go. This is it. Mine is a 2-pack. My God, it's £6.59. That is 312 sold of these at £6.59. So
okay, yeah, I was wrong, man.
So we are definitely halfway there and getting the money back after 4 items. This box might actually prove to be profitable.
Yeah, but you know, they all sound like stuff that isn't. Well, I don't know what the sell-through rates are on these things though.
312 sold of that, so that's a strong sell-through rate. I'm going to look up the US Will notebook protective covers next. I don't think the king will be watching me.
Prince Andrew, right? Oh wait, he's not Prince Andrew anymore. He's Andrew Windsor. Because he might have thought drinking with Andrew was something about him, so he might tune in randomly.
True. Right, here we go.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't want to be associated with Andrew Windsor. Andrew.
This is the one. Oh, 13 inch to try color. Oh my god. £9.44. 59 of them have been sold. Do you know what? I'm going to buy another mystery box at this rate. Yeah, £9.44 for that. For a MacBook Air, 13-inch marble laptop case. And hundreds of them sold. Like, who is buying these things? Who's going on eBay and thinking, you know what I need? I need a marble laptop case from China. Yeah, £9.44. We're nearly in profit. Let's go for the Amy Cute Dinosaur Party Set. Now, I'm going to bet that this is worth money now. Yeah, I'll be team captain as well of my team.
No, but like question of sport, or no? Have I got news for you?
I'll be like Alistair McCoist.
Well, I was a bit worried because we've had 2 charity shops shut in Milton Keynes within the last 6 weeks. However, we've had 2 open, so it's balanced. The situation resolves itself.
Swings and roundabouts, isn't it? I'm just going to have a look on Amazon and see if I can find this.
Yeah, the 2 that closed were a Mind and a Cancer Research UK, and both were very highly priced. Whereas the Age UK, which is reasonably priced, and the 2 Rider, which is okay on that street, they're doing really well. I never see a sign outside the Age UK saying no more donations.
I hate it when they do that.
Well, this Mind, the prices were like just mad.
They always are in Mind, I find. We've got there's a Mind in Rill that is £3 or £5 max.
Yeah.
We've just had one open in Prestatyn, and it's like, you know, like 16 quid for a Primark jacket and stuff. And I'm like, surely you have learned by now, after having so many stores open, that stuff doesn't work. This is £11.95.
So you've got over the line then.
It's actually out of stock as well. So yeah, £11.95. So yeah, I'm in profit. I'm going to have a look to see how much the surgical stuff is worth now. I'm not sure where you live. I live in Prestatyn now, Jess, by the beach, on the North Wales coast, near Rill. I'm going to look up the Mike Myers fancy dress. This isn't the Mike Myers fancy dress, that's a storage bag. There we go. Let's have a look to see how the surgical stuff does. Lumbar support belt by Syway. Not that far. Not that far from Manchester, anyway. I will be driving there later in the month. Twice, actually. Syway. Oh, I'm going to have to look this up to see what Amazon describe it. No, that's wrong.
Yeah, so also tomorrow is the maiden voyage of my new car boot aid. I've got a trolley now. I bought a Black and Decker trolley from the home base closing down sale.
All right, they're going bust everywhere, aren't they? Again.
Yeah. So the Black and Decker, it's really good quality for what it is. So yeah, I'll be using that tomorrow with the car out. It just makes life so much easier rather than having like giant IKEA bags full of stuff just swinging around. Because it's a trolley, it's just nice and easy and will be kinder to your back and also like not smash into you.
Right, okay, there are no sold of these, but people have been listing them for a tenner. Is Prestatyn Beach still drug friendly? Bits of it are. The bit down here where I am is up until the season starts, and it has like 4 months where it's not. Well, 4 months where dogs have to be on a lead, and then the rest of the time it's just dogs to do whatever they want, hump each other and all sorts of stuff. Count Dracula 7 to 8. Oh, that can't be right. It's 18 quid. Yeah, it's not that one. Not that one. It's this one. £8.99. So I got 3 of these, so that's 27 quid. Well, conclusively, I am into profit. Amazingly, the mystery box shite. It turns out not to be shite. So my top tip, if you want stock, buy a mystery box. Has Ross died? Ross, are you there? Have I died? Can somebody tell me, am I dead? Am I alive? Or is it Ross? Are you all watching Ross now and Ross is talking and I'm dead? I can't keep up. Hello, can anyone see or hear me? Can you see or hear me?
Yeah. Oh, there's echo.
Hang on, I can fix your echo. Try again.
There we go.
Yeah.
I think so.
I couldn't work out who was frozen then. Yes, so I was just saying that if people want to make money, buy a mystery box of Amazon returns. I can't believe that there's actual stuff in there that sells and sells well. The last mystery box I had, the only thing that I sold from it was, what do they call them? They were like these spinny things, fidget spinners.
Oh, okay.
They were in a mystery box. I listed them and I sold a couple, and then I got hit with a Vero. Which is really annoying. For the use of the term fidget spinner. And I was like, well, fucking millions of listings with fidget spinner in the title. But anyway, that's eBay for you.
Yeah. Oh, that's quite long.
Bloody hell, Richard, Christ. Have you got me on fucking delay 5 minutes ago? Oh, hang on. Where's Ross gone? We've lost Ross again. This is not going well. This is like we've done a brilliant unboxing, and then we've lost our guest star. Close that screen. Right. Hello, doggy. Hello, boy. We got a lot of listing to do tomorrow, boy. We're going to sell some Halloween costumes. Right, let's see if Ross has rejoined us.
Yeah, I've rejoined.
Right, there we go. Yeah, no, I went to this place. Massive warehouse full of Amazon returns, like private label stuff. And I was thinking, not sure I'm going to get anything here. Yeah, some branded stuff as well. That was Amazon returns, but it was all box open. People had used it. I thought I just have a look. I just grabbed some stuff randomly and start having a look. And I thought, oh, hang on, they're selling this for £3 and it's going for £20 on eBay. I can't sell it on
what sort of things?
Like, I have got some drinking fountains for dogs.
Okay.
I have got some Nespresso, whatever holder things for Nespresso things. I don't know what they are.
Oh yeah, capsules, coffee capsules.
Yeah. I have got some roof boxes for cars. We've got some Adidas in-ear cricket shirts. That was the only recognisably branded thing I bought. Hello, good boy. Refreshed, excellent. Oh, hang on. Welcome, Phil.
Good evening. Can you hear me today?
Yes, I can hear you, and I can see you.
Oh my word!
I don't know if you're trying to speak, Phil. I can't hear a word.
Everything appears to be working a bit better today than it did last Wednesday. Was it Tuesday? I can't remember. When did we
New Year's Eve.
Have some piss up last time?
New Year's Eve.
So I've already wished Andrew Happy New Year, or rather Happy New Cider. But yeah, Happy New Year, Phil.
And you? I'm on the Batchers Haze Cloudy. That is all they had up the co-op tonight. So that's anything.
I want alcohol-free Guinness.
Can you get Guinness in Milton Keynes?
Yes, there's no shortage. And also as well, my local pub, I was talking to the barman on New Year's Day actually, and he was like, yeah, the whole shortage thing was like bollocks. You know that like diesel thing a couple of years ago when everyone said diesel was running out, and then it was all like that complete bullshit because it was just people started panic buying because someone said it was running out. So apparently that's what the situation with Guinness was.
And yes, Chris, I am a darts man. I have hundreds of trophies. Well, in my youth I did anyway, and mentions in the newspaper. Watching the live feed, 6-3 now.
So who's he playing?
Van Walden, or Van Gerwen, or whatever the...
I know Van Gerwen. I think you're thinking of Van Wilder with your other name there.
Yeah, it's probably him.
Pretty different thing, that.
He's making a bit of a comeback, this chap.
Van Gerwen was the world champion last time I saw him play. A few years ago, though.
However, this gentleman needs to win 4 sets, and Littler needs to win just the 1 now. I think if he doesn't do it this time round, he's still got 7 years to do it and still be the youngest. I met the ladies' world champion personally before. She presented me with my darts trophy once.
Oh, well done.
I can't remember what her name was because this is, oh my god, back in the 90s. But yes, I was not the best, but I certainly was not bad at the game.
My only credentials are I don't like darts, but last year I won the work Christmas party darts thing and beat everybody in my work at Fight Club. And then this year I don't play golf, and I was drunk and I beat everyone at my work party quite considerably. I even got -2 on some holes at Crazy Golf, and I was drunk, so that probably helped.
Yeah, I was never going to be able to win the darts at our works do back in the day, because one of the ladies there was married to the current world champion. So he used to come along and do darts exhibitions, and he would go round the clock on doubles and finish on a bullseye to you just going around on the block normally. And if you beat him, he'd buy you a pint. he never bought a pint.
Sorry, Andrew.
It sounds a lot like me.
He did end up getting done for drink driving and ended up in jail.
I didn't do that.
No, he was. He used to live in Southampton, although he was a Scottish national champion.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember what his name was now. He was quite famous back in the 80s, late 80s. Obviously, because he won the bloody world champion, but he decided to go a bit big and do a lot of exhibitions, and basically drank all of his money until he was nearly dead. So, he's done it.
Ending,
he's just done it. Luke has won. I actually got a couple of cats off him. He used to breed cats, and I had three cats off of him.
Oh, I'm booked in for the Hitchin meetup, so I'll see you there, Phil and Andrew.
Well, are you doing the 2-dayer, or are you just braving
No. So I'm gonna come on the Saturday, because I live quite local. Milton Keynes isn't far, so I'm gonna have my partner drop me off, and then she'll come and get me the next day.
The 2-day never used to be a thing, and then me and Peter Ray said one year, why don't we just go up the day before? But now everyone's wanting to go out the night before.
Well, we may as well, isn't it? I mean, it seems like a bit of a rush to get up there on the Saturday, and then
I'll definitely be going out the night before.
Yeah, I've got to come a reasonable distance, and the trains aren't particularly good from here. I'll go all the way through London and Christ knows what else. When I got there last time, so I wanted to get there reasonably early to make the most of it, but of course the hotel doesn't accept your booking until 2-3 o'clock, so you've got to carry all your shit around. Bollocks! If I book early, it costs exactly the same for 2 nights as it does for one short-term notice.
I used my business account to book the Premier in.
I didn't. I'm not sure. Are you allowed to actually put the travel expenses on your as a business expense? Because I am attending. I'm attending. I haven't finalised my last year's tax yet, so I'll have to put that on.
It's a business networking event.
Yeah.
So, I am learning from other resellers, mostly what not to drink.
I know you can't put your food and drink on it, but I think you can put your hotel and travel on it.
Actually, you can put food on it, just not alcohol.
No, which is a shame, but because I've been keeping all the. I can't think. I'd have to dig out my bank statement or something to find out what the hell card I paid it on, but it doesn't matter one way or another. But if I can find it, even better.
Yeah, I'm booked in the Sun because it was just cheap, and I have heard that has improved, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, and it's also next door. But,
oh, is it?
Yeah, the Premier is only like 5-minute walk, and it's not too bad. And
it's the Sun next door to the Wetherspoons.
Virtually, yeah.
Yeah, no, I was there last year.
Briefly. The street it's on Sun Street, and obviously the Sun Hotel is on Sun Street, and the Spoons is on the So it's a nice Spoons as well, as far as Spoons go.
Yeah, I was briefly there last year.
I'm trying to think if I saw you there last year.
I don't know. I spoke to Andrew anyway. No, we were only there for like a couple of hours.
I
on the
probably did
Saturday.
see you. I may not have known you as well.
Yeah, no, I don't think we'd actually met or spoken. So, well, not met, but ever spoken. So, but yeah, no, don't worry. I'll speak to you this time.
I would say I think I was. It was my Virgin meetup last. This year. No, not this year. Last year now. Bloody hell! I forget we're in 2025. And yeah, it's like a lot of people say. It's quite daunting when you go into a big room of people that you may not have met 95 to 99% of them ever.
Right. Derek is staying in a hotel and saying it is fine. Derek could stay in a bomb shelter in fucking Lebanon and say it was fine.
He'd probably do a video on how he's going to rebuild it.
Sorry.
Derek's standard of fine is that he's still got money left on his bank card by the end of the night.
Well, no, but it's fine because I've stayed in a hotel in Greenock where my actual hotel room backed onto the custody bay of the local police station, so you could see people getting taken out and the cells.
That'd be brilliant. I'd love that.
No, seriously, you could.
It's like, I mean, with my current job, I actually live in hotels anyway, and every travel lodge in the country. But the new company that I work for that took over the last country, apparently they use Premier Inns quite a bit now, which is good because they're a bit of a step up. Although saying that, travel lodges for personal use is pretty good.
I shall stay in the travel lodge or the Premier Inn in Milton Keynes when I go.
The Premier Inn is pretty close. The travel lodge is very close to it as well.
It's just a step up. Just the closest travel lodge near Hitchin is a good taxi ride. There's it's off of the A1 because I've stayed in it myself, and it's on service area. It's cheap, but you're not going to make your money back because the hotel to Hitchin travel by taxi is considerable. So I thought I see it was much easier just to get. I mean, Premier Inns, especially if you book them well in advance, they're at least 50 quid a night, aren't they? So.
Well, the interesting. Yeah, although that sort of Premier Inns, right? I don't know if this is a conspiracy theory. Every single Premier Inn I've ever been in, my 4 or 5G phone signal's been terrible, so the data's been really bad.
They are in all hotels.
Is that something they do Is that something they do deliberately? So you have to buy the Wi-Fi.
It's free Wi-Fi in Premier Inn. You don't have to pay for it.
Yeah, but
Travel lodge you get 30 minutes free. Then you got to pay a £5 for a crap signal or a £10 for a crap signal.
Yeah, but Andrew, it is free. But if you try and stream anything, it doesn't work.
No, it's fine. I was in the Premier Inn in last month. I was streaming the porn, no problem at all.
I don't know. It's hit and miss. I mean, some of the places I go to, they're just in the middle of the sticks because our company gets the cheapest rooms they can. And I mean, you're not going to get. You'll be lucky to get a landline.
But I stayed in the Premier Inn at Ely, not Premier Inn, Travel Lodge at Ely. That was basically on a service station. And there was an M&S Simply Food and a Burger King, and that was it. So I got my dinner in the Burger King, and then I got beer at the M&S Simply Food and sat in my room drinking.
I think it's just the signal was saturated, isn't it? Because there's so many people.
Yeah, probably. It was alright in the one in Ely, but that was a travel lodge, but also it was in the middle of the countryside, so...
It's this swings and roundabouts, isn't it? I think it's line of sight. There's a million different things. How good your phone is.
I've just found out that Ali thinks she's staying in the Premier Inn. Not after last time, Ali. You're gonna have to find somewhere else, I'm afraid. It's got the whole hotel evacuated. I'm running down the stairs and we just be bloody Levi's.
I'm used to just not bothering now because I've been in so many hotels where there've been false alarms and God knows what else. If there is a fire, I'm pretty damn certain I know how to get out of one.
Well,
Unless they go room to room and drag me out, which has happened before.
Trust me, the state of hangover I was in at the time, I had no clue what was going on.
I have stood in car parks late at night before because someone has decided to bring in, I don't know, something like their own toaster, which there are big notices up. You are not allowed to bring any kitchen appliances into the rooms. Please do not do this. And someone did. And then you can see the consequences of why they have such notices.
I thought that if I saw a sign like that, I'd be straight down to B&M to buy a kettle.
Kettles are fine. They've got kettles in the room.
Ain't nobody going to tell me what I can and can't do.
In a hotel, I believe they can.
You're sadly mistaken.
Well, yeah.
I've seen people. I've seen people with that type of attitude before get dragged out by the police. So they do tend to arrive at hotels a lot more promptly than they would to your house.
So I was going to say, yeah. So although I have booked an apartment for 2 weeks' time. So, So I'm 14th of January. I'm going to Gran Canaria for 5 days.
But you have more holidays in between.
I believe Sophie went there. Is it either tomorrow or today? I think she's off to Puerto Ventura or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, so that's one of the other Canary Islands, Puerto Ventura. With Sophie, SB Selling Co. Sophie.
Vintage Thrifting, I believe she's called now.
She's so in thrifting now. She get very angry if you call her SB Reselling Co.
Yes.
Oh, does she?
I assume so because I keep calling her it.
Maybe she's just angry at you anyway, Andrew.
She is angry. She's angry at me. But there again, I don't blame her. Everyone's angry at me.
I inspire anger in others due to my natural good looks.
It's just sheer fury, isn't it, when people see you angry? Why can't I be like that?
Jealousy, pure jealousy.
They start stamping their feet.
So the so I was gonna say, so yeah, no, I'm actually going to Gran Canaria, which is the big island. It's a bit of a January mental health top-up thing because I've found that going hot places in January, it's very cheap, and even if you go just for a few days, it does make you feel a hell of a lot better.
Not me. I don't like planes. I've been on a plane once and I near died. Well, that was only to the Channel Islands for work.
Oh, I wouldn't worry. Planes are actually quite. I mean,
I'm aware of how safe they are. God knows what else. But as you're probably aware, your head will play games with you about all sorts of things, and I just need to shut myself on a bloody. It was quicker than getting on a bus up to town.
Yeah.
In Southampton Airport to the Channel Islands, the thing takes off, flies along a bit, then lands. I say lands, throws itself at the ground and near skids at the end of the runway and falls back into the sea.
No, but Phil, that was your problem then, because that would have been quite a light aircraft. If you go on like a plane that goes to like Gran Canaria or that, it's a proper like jet aircraft.
No, I think I'd shit myself even more.
No. Honestly, you don't feel as much.
Oh, it wasn't the feeling. It's just the fact that I'm not that fond of cars. If I'm in a car, I want to drive it. I need to be in control of the damn thing.
Well, that's your problem. Then. You just need a pilot's license. I
have tried. I tried to conquer my fear by booking myself in for flying lessons, and I bottled it. That's a lot of money I wasted. I should have gone, but looking at the thing that they're going to send me up in, holy crap! I think my drone's more safer than that. But the thing is, it's like trains. I don't mind trains because no one has to steer them or anything like that. They just go along in a straight line and generally not at all. Boats, I am not fond of, but I will tolerate them. But at least if a boat stops, it doesn't immediately sink. You can't get out and push one, but if a plane stops, there's not much you can do. I know they don't generally.
I'm all right with planes. The only bit I don't like is the takeoff.
I like looking out the window at the stuff on the ground bit.
I've also booked for Gran Canaria on the way back the emergency exit roll, so I've got extra leg room.
I figure if a plane's going to crash, you're pretty much all the contingencies you're going to take aren't going to matter a lot.
It's I mean, it's far. As you say, it's the most safest statistical thing. Like for example, that thing that happened in Korea last week, they'll have already started investigating it and implementing new stuff to prevent it happening already.
Well, I can understand that because I saw it coming to land.
A great idea how they could prevent that is not build a fucking wall by the airport like that. Job done.
Or don't land on it.
That could have saved a lot of lives if they just done what they do here and put a chain link fence up.
Yeah. But, well, you don't know what else it would have hit, but yeah. Oh, they kept showing it in the news and I didn't watch it. But I do watch Big Jet TV because I find that very reassuring because it shows you just how good pilots are.
Yeah, I tell you what, that bloke was so lucky with his channel, wasn't he? I think it was a few years ago he was filming when the planes were coming in and they were giving it some of that in a storm.
Yeah.
And all the news channels got hold of the footage and his channel just went, "What?" Like an airplane. His channel took off. And he still does. You watch him now, you look how many people are tuned in live. And you look at his membership and his patronship and Christ knows what else. He's caning it.
Yeah, but he is very good at commentating on it.
As I say, it's entertaining to watch as well, isn't it? Because he's just a lad, he's a bloke. And look at this, come on then, son, you can come on, my boy, and all that, isn't he? So
yeah, no, he is very good. But yeah, I will be up very early tomorrow morning going to the car boot.
I don't understand this post from Rich in the group saying about he hasn't got a credit card, so he can't verify his age. Why don't he just get a credit card then?
Some people just can't be asked with having credit cards for the sake of it. I can understand your point. It's a decent form of ID.
They are actually a very useful thing to have because of the consumer credit.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's very handy. There's good rules involved, isn't there?
Yeah, we've all sort of had it. We've all had credit card debt and things like that, but we all have some. But so if you buy anything over £100, you're covered by the consumer. But anything over £100 with a credit card, even if it's just part of the payment, you're covered by the Consumer Credit Act.
Oh yeah,
so that means, I've used it before. Yeah, it's fantastic because it means if the company go bust or they scam you or that, you can get your money back.
Saying that, most debit cards afford you a reasonable amount of protection, especially with online banking. You can do chargebacks, can't you?
Yeah, but
I know it's not the same, but
yeah, I don't think it's as strong, but you can. Although, yeah, because I did have someone I know got charged twice in a charity shop the other day, and they wouldn't acknowledge it or that. So I said to them, if that payment still goes through, just do a chargeback.
Because I've charged back people before for goods that haven't arrived and they've not been responsive. Not on eBay or anything, because eBay sort it out themselves. But I've done not less. I can't tell you. I think it was through a website. I think I can't remember. But nonetheless, it was an online transaction of a reasonable sum of money. They never arrived, and I kept sending emails saying, "Look, I want my money back because these haven't arrived." And all of a sudden, I've had enough of this. Put through a charge back through the bank, and boom! All of a sudden, I suddenly got emails from him, and my money back.
Well, yeah, no, it's interesting. Although that speaking to the other side of it, I don't know if either of you had people messaging you just after Christmas or that on eBay, having they bought something 2 months ago, then opening it up on Christmas Day and then complaining about it. One of the things was something that was brand new and sealed that they said didn't work, but they bought over a month ago. And I spoke to eBay and eBay were like, "That's all right. It's been 30 days. You don't actually have to do anything."
Yeah, chargeback lasts quite a few months on top. So,
Yeah, but no. We'll see if heaven forbid they do, but I doubt they will. Yeah. Oh, what, on eBay? Someone charged you back?
yeah, it's only happened once for a small value item, but someone couldn't understand. I think they must have forgotten they ordered it or something. And about 2 or 3 months later, they done a chargeback. And I looked at the procedure of what you got to do with eBay and blah, 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 blah. It's only a few pounds. I can't be asked. Bollocks. Go on, just take it back. Sometimes the hassle's just not worth it.
Oh, this was like £149 item.
I'd be more proactive if that was the case.
Oh no, they haven't tried to charge back. It's fine. Because I just said to them, like, it's brand new and sealed. I said, if there's an issue with it, it's not me. And then they were like, and I was like, have you tried batteries in it? And they're like, yeah, we have. And then they just went quiet. So yeah, I've just left them to it. But the thing is, it's been over 30 days.
If it's been over 30 days, you're fine normally.
Yeah, I also had another person who bought this like hoodie thing, and then they were like, it doesn't fit the person I bought it for. But they bought it like ages ago and had all the measurements on it. And they were like, oh, do you have another different sized one? And just like, no. But that's also now gone over the 30 days, so yeah.
Yeah, I just leave them because, like I say, eBay sort it out. I've had weird ones before. I think I had someone trying to scam me. I sent them one of my coins that at the time wasn't very valuable, but turned out it actually went up in value a lot. And they were trying to they sent me pictures of the coin, and it was scuffed to shit. Now it came out of a brand new pack, so I haven't got any scuffed coins. and she was trying to I said, well, I'll send you a label, just send it back then, calling her bluff. Never ever did get back, and I think she's glad she kept it because it's worth about 10 times the value I sold it for now. I wish she had sent it back, but I made my profit at the time. I paid my profit. There's no hindsight's no good, is it, for values? I've lost several £1,000s last year because I sold stuff cheaper than it eventually went up to. But you can't gamble on just keeping everything forever, can you?
No, you can't. No.
Probably stuff that you've sold before that is now worth less than it was when you sold it.
Exactly, that's what you got to think of. It swings and roundabouts. But this was considerable. I managed to get 60 very rare coins worth about 150 quid each, and I sold them all for a £5. Thinking I'm clever because I'm selling a 50p for a £5. I was making money at the time, and then the figures came out for it, and wham! The price went up to 150, and I had 60 of them at one point. I was gutted for about a couple of minutes. There have been occasions where it's worked in my favour, so I don't care. I've had stuff that sort of like has gone from £5-10 up to hundreds of pounds overnight, and then realised I've got quite a considerable stock of them and made a killing. So it is. You just sell stuff for what you believe it's worth at the time. If you think it's going to go up, you've got reasonable. It's like some Lego sets, isn't it? You can gamble with them, especially if they're about to be
long term.
Continued.
Long term, it will always increase with Lego.
Lego is better, goes up faster than gold does.
But there'll be some stuff that will go up really quickly, and there'll be other stuff. It might be 20 years before you see that.
Yeah. You do need to be able to roof a lot. You need quite a considerable loft space for that sort of plan. So people do it.
I do well from Lego. Lego is like one of my main selling categories on Amazon.
Well, I did get a great deal on Lego last night for Amazon, so I'll be quite happy when that comes in. Because I went in about 6 charity shops last night and didn't find anything at all. And then I went home and looked on the internet and found some for Amazon to make me 150 quid. Yeah, soft, smarter, not harder.
Christ knows how much Lego I had as a kid that I sold 30 odd years ago.
Yeah, but we've all got stuff that
oh yeah,
we
some
had
of the
when we
tools I
were
used to.
younger that we sold.
Jesus, I can't even find them on eBay to buy if I wanted them now. They're that rare now. Some of the stuff. Yeah, there's certain sets and stuff I used to have that.
I'll tell you what I like now on the Lego point is that on the Lego website they now tell you which sets are retiring.
Yeah, they give you advance warning, don't they? But they do this because they know people will buy it for investment, won't they?
Yeah, but they also tend to be discounted, and I know within a few months that's going to be back up.
It clears their shelves and warehouses ready for all their new shit they're going to bring out, so they're quite happy with it.
Yeah, and they're very happy to give me an invoice for me to get ungated in Amazon, and then they're very happy for me to just continue selling their stuff on Amazon. They don't give a shit.
Yeah, they don't. They really don't, which is good, and also because they have the thing, it also means that you won't ever get someone doing private label on Lego, so it's a win-win.
Yeah, I think Lego learned their lesson when they had that massive slump, didn't they? Some few decades ago. Now, I think their business model now is to do everything possible to continue the brand. So, if it's recycling in a collector's world, they're keeping a very high interest up in their product, so people will continue to buy it.
Well, I did. I did make quite a considerable Lego purchase. That I have spent the Christmas holiday building. I bought the Lego Millennium Dark Falcon. Ooh. So it's Millennium Falcon from a parallel universe. It's a Lego 500 TV series. No, it was cheaper than that. It was over 100, but yeah, it was really cool. So it's a black Millennium Falcon, and it's got a white Darth Vader as a Jedi and all that.
Oh my word!
And Rey's Darth Rey. I've got a Darth Rey figure. And Darth Jar Jar Binks figure.
My goodness. Not canon, then.
Yeah. Well, it's a Lego. It's an alternate reality thing. It's a Lego Star Wars TV series called Rebuild the Galaxy on Disney Plus.
Oh, maybe it is a canon now then.
Well, it's an alternate reality, so it counts.
I have been enjoying Skeleton Crew. I think there's 2 more episodes to go.
Haven't watched it yet. I'm probably going to save the episodes to watch on the flight to Grand Canaria.
Evening show.
Tell you what I have watched. I watched the Vince McMahon documentary on Netflix. It's mental. Do you know the guy who runs WWE?
Yeah, did. I don't think he did. What is it? I think he got into a bit of a...
Yes, the documentary very much addresses that. It's on Netflix. It's quite interesting, but also, interestingly enough, they have just done a deal with Netflix. So WWE and all the events and all that are all going to be live on Netflix. And they've also got the massive back catalogue of all the stuff from it, including like stuff from like the 1980s and all
that. 1980s, my God. Unfortunately, I have no interest in wrestling at all.
Yeah, so it's quite interesting. So I watched that. What else have I watched? Obviously I watched Wallace and Gromit. That was the best thing on Christmas Day.
Yeah, it was all right. I watched that today.
No. Doctor Who was on Christmas Day. That was the best thing.
No, I haven't watched that.
What else did I watch? No. Yeah. Oh no, I've got Day of the Jacket to watch, so I need to watch that at some point. Because there's a new series of that. What was the other thing? I watched Star Trek Lower Decks, that was quite good.
I've seen most of the first season. I couldn't get into it. It just wasn't. It didn't click with the rest of the.
Yeah, but it's a bit like a Star Trek Family Guy type thing.
Yeah, I know, but it just didn't seem to fit for me. Unlike when you sort of see the animated series on Star Wars and that, you know, like Rebels and Clone Wars and stuff like that. That was all right. That kind of fitted. But this, I don't know. It's
Well, actually,
step out too
yeah.
far.
Well, actually, I'd say some of the the Star Wars TV series, Clone Wars, some of their episodes are like fantastic, and the last season, the Bad Batch was like, really fantastic. Rebels is good as well.
I enjoyed Bad Batch
because it's quite dark, isn't it, for a kids' cartoon?
Yeah, well, it needs to be these days because people seem to think that kids aren't aware of what happens in the real world. Of course, they bloody are. As long as it's not, you know, outright bad language, swearing, sex, drugs use all over the place, then you know you can still have a moderately adult theme or real life scenarios.
Yeah, you definitely can.
I mean, some children just don't want to watch these nanny cartoons, do they? So
yeah, they don't.
I mean, do you think back in the 40s and 50s and God knows what else, when he used to go to the, well, not us personally, but when patrons used to go to the cinema back then, they used to have Tom and Jerry and all that sort of thing. Most of that's banned now because of racial overtones and violence.
Heavily edited.
Yeah, the only way you can get them now is my Facebook feed comes up, and most of it now is quite good. So.
Dog snoring next to me. Q4 after party. Is anyone going to the Q4 after party on January, possibly 25th? Possibly 25th.
I won't be. So it's not my sort of thing, that one.
I'll definitely be there. Throwing out the shapes on the dance floor, seducing the ladies.
Any particular shapes? Nice triangle or a rhombus or a tetrahedron? Or...
Probably the square.
A square? Oh, yes, a good square. I used to be reasonably good at dancing in my youth. I still think I am today, but I'm far too overweight and unfit to be able to cut any shapes. I could probably squash a few. I believe I'll still be just as entertaining as I was back then, but in a different manner. People will be laughing a lot more, I think. I generally find if I dance for more than 45 seconds now, I'm going to end up in A&E or on my back for another week. It's far too strenuous. No, I used to be well into it. I was never that good at it, but I used to love a good bit of dance. Go absolutely mental on the dance floor. Bit of what was that stuff I used to do? Prelude to shuffle. What was it called? Jump style. You aware of jump style? I think it's sort of like a Eastern European sort of like well, not punk style, but electro style. It's very energetic. But it's got to be. If I find a dance visually attractive to watch, when you think, my God, how did he do that? I don't think I'll be able to do that move. Then I consider it a good dance. Even some of the older stuff, my God. You look at some of the moves they used to do back in the 50s and 60s. It's like what they used to call it, jive and swing and all that lot. They used to cut some moves. Preluders to the Michael Jackson sort of like genre.
You're talking above my head now, no clue. I'm just impressed by Ross's rapid hat change.
Rapid hat change?
There's been on before, he's got a cap now.
Yeah, he's getting a bit hot with a hat on.
I didn't even notice.
Getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes.
It's minus 0.7 outside of my window now. It's getting colder. But it is a nice, moderate 19.8 inside here, just right. Not too hot and not too cold. It's very Goldilocks. So, are there any reasonably good films this year that are coming out that you're looking forward to?
I don't know. I'd have to have a look to see what's coming out this year.
I'm looking forward to this new Superman remake they're doing with was it the same people that did I think it's Nolan again.
I'll tell you what I am looking forward to.
Even just watching some of the trailers for it, the haunting music, the way they've redone the score so that it's the same tune as sort of like the 1978 film, but remastered and modernized. It is. You listen to it, it gives you goosebumps. It's unreal. But they're going to try and make it back to comic canon again, rather than getting sort of like the dark greys, blacks and blues and reds of the previous sort of like reiterations they've done in the last 10-15 years. They're trying to get back to the more colourful, bright Superman doesn't kill and he's a very nice person sort of like aspect of it. And it looks, so they've even got Superdog. Crypto the Superdog.
I haven't seen any of the trailers yet. I'm watching.
Oh, it's going to be quite good.
Forward to the Section 31 movie, and I'm looking forward to 28 months.
Section 31 is going to be unreal, I think. Yeah.
And the 28 years later.
Yes, I enjoyed 28 hours and 28 days. They were very good zombie films, if you like. It was like modern take on zombie. They did, because those particular things spawned quite a lot of not exactly copies, but similar genre stuff. Have you ever seen War of the Worlds? Not The Martian, War of the Worlds. The War of the Worlds is an English and French collaboration. I think
I've only seen it, yeah.
It's on one of the streaming services. They had about 3 seasons, and it's all in modern day, but nothing to do with Martians.
It's on Disney Plus.
Yeah, Disney Plus. That's right. That was remarkably good. Low budget and everything, but it's like you get quite invested in it, and the story, and each season was distinctly different from each other. It's like
I'll tell you the film I'm looking forward to the most coming out this year is the Lilo and Stitch movie, because I'm a big fan of Lilo and Stitch. I've got all the merchandise, so that's going to be it for me. It is going to make me a fortune. I mean, I'll never watch it, but I am particularly looking forward to all the Lilo and Stitch stuff I'll be able to sell.
Of course, you've got Stranger Things coming out again, haven't we, finally? Although they're all going to be about 30 years old by now, I expect.
But yeah, 28. I would say 28 years later is the one I'm looking forward to the most.
That looks quite good.
And I think Cillian Murphy will be back in it as well. I can't see him not being in it. The people were saying, "Oh, he's in it in the trailer as a zombie." The fucking zombie looked nothing like him. Like, people being idiots. Oh, there he is, the Cillian Murphy. It's just a random zombie. He looks absolutely nothing like him. Oh, madness. I've been desperately trying to get all the 28 Days Later on DVD because they've got 25 quid each.
Are they?
For it. They were going for mental money.
I might actually have a copy of that in a big pile of shit DVDs that I picked up about 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's definitely not shit now, isn't it? It was up 50 quid on eBay. It might calm down a bit on eBay, but on Amazon it was 25 quid for a used copy. I was like, I need to get some of this.
Is it not on any of the streaming services then?
You can buy it on streaming services. It's not available for free. Streaming services.
We shall have to dig it out. I think I bought it back in the day when people used to buy DVDs from the shop. I'm not sure if that's a thing now. Do people still buy DVDs from the shop?
A lot of shops don't sell them anymore.
No, that's exactly. I mean, I can remember on payday, first thing I used to do is go into Asda or something and peruse the huge range of DVDs they did and come out with a bloody handful of them to watch over the next week. I used to have about 1,000 of them, which I got rid of because I didn't think they're going to be worth any money. Mostly correct. Some of them are.
DVDs is probably my best selling category on Amazon. It's not on eBay. DVDs lags behind VHS for me. VHS is one of my top selling categories on eBay. In fact, I am one of the top sellers in the UK for VHS on eBay. I'm also one of the top sellers for books, which is surprising considering the competition in that field.
The thing is, because of the competition, I don't think there is any other competition, if you know what I mean. I think a lot of people have decided not to bloody bother, so that may help you, because no one else can be asked, and if you can find a way of doing it, then you could corner a bit of the market there.
Well, there's like even you've got Goldstone Books on there, which is a bookshop in I think in South Wales. They have a massive operation selling books on eBay because they focus on out print books, stuff, collectible books from the 20s, whatever. They do sell a lot of DVDs and other stuff, but yeah, there's book sellers on there that people never have heard of, but they do very well.
So most of the books are very niche. So
you've killed Ross. Ross is dead again.
Yeah, I've sent one of the drones around. I finally got in the background. I've been tracking down his location. I think they found him.
We need to find out. Did people enjoy that mystery box unboxing? Should we do another mystery box unboxing next month?
It got better as it went along. You pulling out some proper shite to start with. Then your bits were coming up. Yeah, you probably get some money for that. And then when you went through the listings and that, it's surprising.
Surprised.
Like you say, I don't think you're going to lose. It may not have been a treasure chest.
Might do a bit of a random unboxing, mystery box unboxing once a month, just to bring something a bit different to the Drink with Andrew. So I might unbox the next one while drunk to see what
especially
drunken reaction.
Especially if they're ladies' clothes or something, which we can sort of like cajole you to try on. That seems to go down well.
Yeah, it's only 30 quid for a big box, so so they get them in every so often. So I'm sure, as I will be going back that day and now, I think I'm going to go there at least once a month, possibly twice a month. So the opportunity to get more.
So, what did you think of eBay's email this morning?
That was expected, wasn't it?
Yes, it was very expected.
A lot of the stuff in there they'd already put in their help pages back in November. So just really collating it because people obviously don't need eBay help.
I was trawling quite a few Facebook, eBay group pages to see if all the private sellers are crying because they're not actually private sellers. Mostly they were, but they generally have been for the last year or so anyway. So
the thing for I say this to somebody earlier. I just think that to make a level playing field, everyone pays the same fees.
I think a lot of people have been saying the same. Because it used to be the same-ish, didn't it? Apart from maybe business fees were a little higher.
It annoys me no end when I find products that would have been profitable a year ago, and now because there's private sellers who've got the free fees. They're selling it at a price that they know a business seller can't compete with, and they're happy taking their £1 or £2 profit. And I'm like, why are you doing it? Because you could just charge, say, 12 quid for it and make 6 quid. Why? What's the point in lowering the price just because you're not paying fees? Keep the price the same, but make more money. Surely that's got to be the logical way of doing it. But no, they're just like, oh yeah.
A lot of people just race to the bottom, don't they?
And I can't understand the mentality of that. So on Amazon, people do that race to the bottom, and all I do is I just keep my price at a price that's going to make me money, because I don't mind waiting a month or two for them all to sell out.
Exactly, yeah.
Get more money. So, but on eBay, they're replenishing it all the time, replenishing it, and it's like on Amazon, people, when they're making a loss of stuff, they don't bother replenishing it. They think it's tanked. They don't look again. They don't realise that in 2 months' time, that's got the price of that item has gone back up. But no, just make it a level playing field for everyone, and then there wouldn't be this tension, would there?
Yeah, I'll say it doesn't make a great deal of difference to me. I mean, some aspects of my niche it helps a lot in, and some aspects it doesn't. It's like I buy probably 99% of my stock from eBay, from people that don't have a bloody clue what they're selling. And a lot of these people are private sellers. So I don't care if they're a business or not, or whatever. If the fact that they didn't have any fees before meant that they were selling stuff really cheap, but I was buying it, and then people that wanted to buy it off of me because they know I'm far more reliable would do so. And the fact I know how to run an eBay store, I can get my stuff seen even if their stuff is cheaper, unless someone is really just looking for a rock bottom piece of crap from someone they don't know if they can trust or not. But if a lot of people decide, I'm going to put all my prices up, that means my cost of stock goes up. But not considerably. I don't think it's going to be an issue. I don't think I'll notice.
But there's I'm doing quite well. What I'm doing at the minute, I'm listing stuff from my backlog, right? A lot of it's, reasonably rare stuff, and I'm just having a little look on eBay to see what else is listed and buying it.
Yeah.
So if I've got the only item, I'm pushing the price higher, and then when that one that I bought comes, I'm selling that for the profit too, and that's doing all right for me at the minute as a strategy.
Yeah, it is a good strategy. I employ something similar. If I see something that I know should be priced a lot higher, and I've got one or two, but there's also 3 or 4 cheaper than me, I'll buy them so that no one else is selling them. Then hoink my price up a little bit, and then if anyone wants any at all, I'm the only bug I got on them now. Which is a long-term selling strategy, because they're not going to sell overnight. But I don't care, because my niche, my stuff is very small. I can just put it in a box once it's listed and wait. It doesn't matter. So as long as I got a lot of that type of thing going on at the same time, there's going to be sell through. And that's the thing that people don't realise with eBay. There's not one market strategy. There's not one business model, is there? There are hundreds, and you've got to find one that will work for you, or more than one that will work.
Or take my approach of do something, become brilliant at it, then get bored of it and do something else.
Yeah, that always works.
I mean, like the clothing knowledge I had in 2020, I could walk in a charity shop and buy loads of stuff and sell it, and then I got bored of clothes.
That's the thing, though, isn't it? If you've got no enthusiasm for something, then it's going to affect your performance. you're not going to bother listing it.
But the good
Can't
thing
be asked with it.
The good thing was, though, when eBay bought out the free fees for business sellers on clothing,
Yes, you could.
I had loads of clothes that I hadn't bothered listing because I bought them. So I was just listing. I was selling clothes for like 35. I don't remember buying them. Don't remember buying them at all. But I list them, and they're selling like 30, 40 quid or whatever. I made decent money out of that 3-month period. It was really good for me. And I didn't buy any clothes. I was just listing stuff in the backlog. I've cleared loads of sacks full of clothes gone. Welcome back, Ross. Tea Cakes has bought out 6 days. Jesus Christ. Oh, Tea Cakes, you have to tell us some of what you've seen in this now. You can't leave us on a cliffhanger. So, Ross, how many shipments have you sent into Amazon so far?
1.
Was that recent?
Yes, no, I sent one in November, just before I went on holiday to Ireland. I sent one in. Oh no, actually no. It was October. Just before I got married. And quite a lot of it sold. So yeah. £200 book hasn't sold yet, but fingers crossed.
I haven't sent a shipment into Amazon since September, so I need to get back to that. But I need to have space and time. It takes fucking ages to do shipments.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was having quite a lot of luck with eBay, so I was reinvesting stuff into eBay. But Amazon's probably quite prudent given how quiet eBay is at the moment. Over Christmas, eBay wasn't like the week before Christmas it went dead, and then it's been quite quiet. Whereas Vinted has been very steady and good.
I think last month was my worst month on record.
Oh, mine was good. Mine was my second best month on record.
I didn't even make it close to 2,000 gross last month. It's ridiculous.
So I have I've had a better Q4 this year than I had. I probably had my best Q4 actually, but the store was off for 6 weeks of it, so I didn't have the Q4 that I should have had. Even though it was my best one, before I put the store off, I was doing 10k a month. Put the store off to move house, all the rest of it, and now down to 5k. That made it.
I've turned the corner. I've turned the corner now. I had to spend. I didn't have any work on last month because I took all of last month off my main job. I was going to take half it off holiday anyway, but I thought, I can't be asked to work December. Bollocks to this. I'm going to sit down and just concentrate on the eBay for a while. And I did what Andrew did with clothing. I pulled out all the shite I've got, which I can't be asked to list because it's going to take a week to sort out. But well, you got a week now, haven't you? What's your excuse? So I sat there. I was putting on thousands of pounds worth of stock every couple of days, and it's showing the revenue now is coming in, which is fantastic. So it did work.
eBay loves consistency. That is my lesson from 2024.
They also like it if you give it a nice big kick up the arse. I think last week I put about £3,000 worth of stock on, and I think they liked it.
Yeah, no, I would have definitely had quite a good year. The last year I did, in the middle of it, have a knee injury, so I wasn't really like sourcing. I was just focusing on getting back to like full fitness and doing the day job. And then what else was I doing? Oh yeah, and as well I changed over from what do you call it? Sole trader to limited company. So that kind of like made things go a bit weird for a while whilst I was getting everything transitioned over. So yeah, so for about May, June, July, August, it was only like really September I kind of got back into the swing of things properly. Also, I was away on holiday for 2 weeks in June as well. So, and then when I came back from holiday, I had COVID for a week. So
I've still not caught that thing yet, touch wood.
I've had it twice.
Yeah,
Had it
Mind you,
twice.
I've had about 9 million injections.
Yeah.
it did
I
a
don't
lot
think
of,
that's not guaranteed to ward it off, is it?
I had it once. It did a lot of damage.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I don't mind it doing damage to me, but I can't have it in the house. I can't have it affect my missus. It will kill her. So.
Well, you need to be careful, Phil. There's isn't there that reseller, that meetup, the Manchester meetup, Andrew, that said that you should be in jail because you did the COVID response thing or something?
Oh, that was fucking mental.
Yeah, another reseller said that Andrew should be in jail. They were a bit mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not for the whole COVID response thing.
Not only that, if you look back at some of the response the country did back at the time, half of it was bollocks, wasn't it? For God's sake!
It was that this person was a conspiracy theorist. So
it's not, because it wasn't a conspiracy theory. There was a COVID, there was a thing. It happens. It's just a form of influenza. Yeah. It's not influenza. It's not flu, but it's the same branch of virus. It happens quite regularly. It has been all history. It's
definitely.
In the 50s we had it. We had the Spanish flu, which had nothing to do with Spain. They were exactly the same branch of virus. But it's just that you think some of this stuff with masks and God knows what the fuck.
Let's move on.
Masks help you. Yeah, we won't bother talking about it. Why is it? They'll put a blue thing underneath the stream, won't they?
Sorry, it wouldn't be monetized anyway.
No, but
streams aren't monetized, I don't think, are they?
This is a monetized stream, yeah.
So you get 7 pence for it.
It will probably have been demonetized by now anyway.
What? Because we've sworn.
But
no, I think if you
sometimes so the New Year's Eve special has remained monetized. I have no idea why.
I did behave myself a little bit. I didn't swear too much.
The one before it was demonetized straight away. It varies. It depends whatever software they've got crawling over the stream.
Also, it depends on how far into a video certain things are said or whatever, I think. Because I noticed a lot of professional YouTubers, like the big boys and God knows what else, not resellers, but people that are up in the hundreds of thousands of subscribers, God knows what else. If they want to use bad language in there, they'll wait. They know exactly how long they have to wait before they can drop an F-bomb and how many they can. And after that, they'll bleep it. Or if they know that it's not going to hit monetization, they'll cut the F words down or language.
It's like friggin' Inception. Phil says Phil was on his best behaviour.
Well, you should see me when I'm not. Well, you probably will. Or you probably have. It also helps when I don't share my screen with copyrighted music on it on Andrew's stream. That also helps him stay monetized. Although, what's it with shorts? Because I noticed every single short that gets shown, it's all overlaid with very popular music, isn't it? I know the monetization of shorts is ridiculously low, but
who we were talking to yesterday is it was in the group. Somebody got $500 from a TikTok 2-minute video, and I just think, you fucking hell.
People watch it.
I would have £500 in a fucking year. Right, he was American, so I did have to not point out that that revenue stream will be will be drying up in the next couple of weeks.
Yes. When certain power train changes happen.
Well, yeah, they are coming up, whether it's been banned, TikTok being banned in the USA, and the Supreme Court are going to rule on it. It might happen. Trump hates China.
Trump hates
He
everything.
really doesn't.
Trump doesn't want TikTok banned.
Oh, has he changed his mind now?
Trump has asked that the Supreme Court wait until he is in power so that he can effectively negotiate on a continuation of TikTok. He's got a lot of he's got voters from TikTok basically.
Yes.
So he doesn't really want it to be shut down because he is concerned that might impact on his ability to reach people.
Oh, okay.
Not that many people sign up to Truth Social in comparison to TikTok. So I think he's seen the marketing power that TikTok, probably for his businesses as well. To be honest, probably for his presidency. So I think that he would quite like TikTok to not go away.
Yeah.
It was all in favour of banning it a few years ago. Now banning it is an attack on free speech, apparently.
Sorry, the whole thing, it's only a matter of time before him and Elon Musk have a massive falling out because there's only one big character in Trump's circle, and it's Trump. If someone gets too big, much bigger than him, he'll freeze them out. He doesn't like people getting bigger than him.
No, he likes being the big boy, doesn't he?
Yeah, so yeah, it's going to happen eventually. Well, Elon Musk is already having an argument with the MAGA people because Elon Musk doesn't want them to ban the skilled immigrant visa, which they're talking about banning. And Elon Musk is like, well, how am I going to get workers for my company? So yeah,
he has a valid point, doesn't he? Because most Americans are thick. He wants some clever people.
Yeah.
I must admit, I did not see Trump and Musk forming this.
No, all life,
bridge.
I didn't think they would. That was a likely bed pair.
I didn't think that Elon Musk had any time for Donald Trump.
Elon Musk was originally a Democrat, and then apparently they ignored him, so that's why he went over to Trump.
Well, not only that, but apparently Elon Musk owns a large company called SpaceX, which is worth £350 billion now, and the government were looking at descaling a lot of stuff, and Elon Musk wants to take it over from NASA. So he needs someone high up so that he can get one of his very, very rich companies to in on all this shit. I think it'd be a good move.
Interesting.
If you got the ear of the president, for Christ's sake, and you've got very big companies, then that's a very valuable move to make, isn't it? The more you have, the more you've got to lose. I mean, he's bought Twitch or X or whatever, Twitter or whatever the fuck it's called, X now, and put Trump back on, hasn't he? So.
Yeah, but he just unblocked everybody when he went back.
Yeah.
And
sacked because of his stuff.
He just, and I think it was right. He come in and said, "Okay, change of ownership. Let's wipe the slate clean. Let's let everyone back on, and then review it, see how they do, see if they,
Yeah, then all the advertisers buggered off, and it made it reasonably unprofitable platform.
He's still making money off Twitter.
It's not still worth a pretty penny, isn't it? So.
The advertisers who were on it probably after it's been gone, but just new ones have just replaced them. So don't think he's worried about that. I think he's worried about the fact they overpaid for it, but
I think he can afford it. So especially the way I think SpaceX has now become the largest of his companies, hasn't it? It's the amount of contracts it's got and the amount of reliability it's shown. It's just going to dump so many satellites up there and be the carrier of everyone else's bloody satellites, because no one else seems to be able to perform in bulk as well as he can. I mean, it even makes NASA look small.
their biggest mistake was not replacing it.
I think his idea to go to Mars is a bit flawed, but
I think we should try and get to the moon first, really.
But the thing is, with the moon, I think Elon Musk's idea is he wants humanity to be far enough away from Earth so that humanity can exist if Earth didn't. The moon is too close. If you can nuke someone on the Earth, you can nuke the moon. It's a lot more difficult to nuke Mars.
Yeah.
That's his outlook, anyway. He wants humanity to continue. That's how he says. And the moon's too close.
That needs to be extrasolar. If we can reach moon, reach Mars, I think he needs to be looking outside of the solar system.
So, speaking of multi-million pound dollars, billions, whatever business ventures, when are you getting the Prestatyn chicken shop open, Andrew?
They got a place called Munch that has the potential to do nice chicken. We keep fucking burning it. Like the chicken that goes in it, but I burn it. But
I like burnt chicken.
But I mean, if I was that desperate, I would just drive the 15 minutes to the KFC drive.
Oh, it's only a 15-minute drive. I thought you were like impoverished there. 15 minutes, that's nothing.
Well, bearing in mind the fact that I'm not usually sober. I'm just going to see actually how far it is to the drive-through.
The trouble with KFC is there's only a few things I really like from it. I like boneless chicken. I don't like wings and drumsticks and carcasses and stuff. But their boneless banquet is very nice. And their Zinger burger is usually a good one. I mean, they do occasionally a few specials I like.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
Do chicken nuggets. Why don't Kentucky Fried Chicken do chicken nuggets?
I don't know.
Well, they do. Well, sort of popcorn chicken.
Big things. Yeah, they're not like, you know what I mean, like a big box bloody bog standard nuggets. I mean, you go to Mackie D, you can pick up a box of 20 nuggets for about, I don't know, what's it now, $7.99, and gorgeous. What I used to do in these motorway service stations where they got all of them is I used to go into the Mackie D's, order the chicken nuggets, and I used to go to the KFC's and order the gravy to put on it. So
no, I'm not a fan of chicken nuggets. The popcorn chicken's okay.
McDonald's chicken nuggets are gorgeous, but I've had chicken nuggets from other places, and then whatever, just a bit sus.
So
I like hash browns at McDonald's again.
Yeah, they're all right, except for the little ones they've started doing. Have you seen the little ones?
I don't do.
They're not for money.
Size of me, fucking, I don't do nothing little, am I?
No, exactly. But I tried them just to see what the fuss is about them. They're more expensive than the big ones, for total volume of hash brown. And they're nowhere near as good. The nice big ones are fine, especially as part of a breakfast meal. Especially if you put it in your muffin burger as well, and put a load of brown sauce or barbecue sauce in it, along with your sausage or bacon or egg and God knows what else, and make a great big burger to drink with your coffee. That is a favourite.
I hate McDonald's. McDonald's is just, it's not.
Not everything in McDonald's. That's the same with all the takeaways. I've got favourites.
Oh, no, you go KFC.
Other stuff sucks.
KFC, there's nothing bad. Everything on the KFC.
No, there's some stuff in KFC.
No, to be fair, KFC has, like, it's not as good as it used to be.
I just don't like chicken all the time. I get bored of it.
Can't have a bad meal in KFC. It's physically impossible. Unless you go for the vegan stuff. I don't know what that's like. I've never tried it.
I've tried a couple of well, not in KFC. I've tried a couple of vegan burgers before. They're acceptable, but why are they more expensive? I keep thinking, well, I'm not gonna. You're convincing me to go off of meat. I mean, when I'm at home, admittedly, I'll eat veggie burgers. Well, not veggie burgers like bean burgers and God knows what. Although they're all right. If I want a beef burger, I'll get a vegetarian version of it. They taste fine, and they don't drip fat and stink my bloody air fryer out. I've convinced myself that they're more healthy. Well, you get a nice crusty bun, get a bit of cheese on that, bang these things in the air fryer. They're not going to dirty up your air fryer. They taste fine. Bang some cheese and some sauce on it, throw it in your crusty roll, you're done. You can get nice big sizable a pair of veggie burgers now for £1 can't you? They're only these Linda McCartney ones from the Co-op or whatever, Tesco's or something.
No clue at all. I tried that plant food on.
No, not the plant food ones, not the ones with weird and wonderful spinach and shite like that in it. I mean the ones that are designed to look like burgers and taste like burgers as much as they possibly can.
Oh yeah, I buy those. I used to get the Aberdeen Angus beef ones.
The ones that I found are all right at the moment. The Linda McCartney ones, it comes with mozzarella cheese already in it, which I don't particularly fancy the cheese being in it, but they're all right. The Richmond ones are acceptable.
See the one who lost a leg?
Linda McCartney, yeah. Very careless. She should have looked at the sofa.
No, you've got two people mixed up. So Linda McCartney was Paul McCartney's first wife who didn't lose a leg. Linda McCartney died of cancer, started vegetarian stuff. Heather Mills McCartney was his second wife who lost a leg, but also apparently was a nutcase and was a porn actress as well, soft porn actress as well.
That's Andrew's niche. He should have known.
The first one got cancer from eating her food. That's a great recommendation for it. Don't eat Linda McCartney food. There you go, folks. You get fucking cancer causing it. And the second one blew herself up. Christ.
No, she's still alive. She just got divorced from Paul McCartney. So I wouldn't feel too sorry for her because I'm pretty sure if you get divorced from a Beatle, you're probably set for life.
It's like bloody Gallagher's wife, £20 million payout. So now all of a sudden we've got an Oasis tour.
Well, no, apparently Noel Gallagher didn't really need the money because he's written all the songs and that. But you can see why they're doing it. It's just like easy money, license to print money. They can literally name the price.
Well, they don't name the price. Ticketmaster, yeah. Ticketmaster named the bloody price.
I didn't get any tickets.
All the way to the bank, didn't they?
Yeah. If you can go back in time, that's one thing you'd have to do. Buy a load of Bitcoin and set up Ticketmaster.
Yeah. I mean, I vaguely heard about Bitcoin at the time, and then I did hear about it. And
I laughed about it when I heard about it. Ha ha ha! What's this bollocks?
I should have bought it in 2015.
It's one of these in hindsight things, isn't it? I mean, why don't you just go back to the early 90s and buy a load of Apple shares?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah.
Or Microsoft shares, or
Whereas like cryptocurrency now, to make money on it, you've got to either have a lot of money already, or you've got to just get incredibly lucky.
that's what I mean. It's no good being late to the party and trying to jump on the bandwagon. You might make a 10-20%, or you might not. But like you say, you've got to take the big risks.
Well, to be fair, reselling's probably how I got into crypto's probably how I got into reselling, because I was doing it for a while, trying to do crypto stuff, and then I saw this and I was like, oh, this is actually a much more realistic way of making money.
I know people like crypto because it's not connected to the banking systems and God knows what else, but also because it's not connected to the banking systems, I just cannot bring myself to trust it. Although I wouldn't mind a Bitcoin or two, I'm not going to go out of my way to transfer all my money into Bitcoin ever.
No, definitely not.
And also the fact that if you lose your passkey to your wallet or something, you're fucked. If I lose my phone or my credit or my debit card or something, I stand a damn good chance by walking to a bank that I can prove who I am. I'm going to get my money out that day.
Well, I do actually. So on my old phone, the screen died, but the authenticator for my cryptocurrencies on there. So I need to go. I need to get the screen fixed at some point.
Exactly. I mean, if you're going to do any of this, you must have seen a million articles about my hard drive's at the dump and it's got 16 bitcoins on it worth £250 million.
Oh, that guy in Wales, yeah.
I got a hacker to try and get into my account because I can't remember the password. There's stories about this all over Lad Bible and all the other Reddits and shit like that, isn't there? But at the end of the day, you surely would learn from this and make sure you got yourself a very good, solid, high-end memory device, not just like an SSD stick or something like that, but one of these really robust ones that can survive a nuclear war. Put it all onto that. Write all your stuff down, put it in an envelope, and put it in a goddamn security safe.
Oh yeah. My codes are in a safe place because I've got my phrases still.
Say, just get a load of security. Well, just read SSD. Well, you can go into bloody Lidl's at the moment, $4.99. You can get a 64 bloody gig stick, an SS, a Sans disk one, for a £5. They were selling They were selling 128s and 256s in there, but they sold out of them very quickly. They weren't a £5, but they were only about £12. So I was thinking, wow, if they got a 256 gig stick, I could back up most of my bloody laptop on that. Because my SSD drive on my one of my SSD drives on my laptop, which runs all the operating system, is 6 gig from being full, so there's no scratch disk space at all. I've got an SSD drive for data, photos and bloody programs and shit, but I run all the operating system off the super fast drive because it means when I turn on my laptop, it goes up. None of this waiting around, make a cup of coffee until the engines all fire up. But my laptop's 7 years old now. It does need replacing before it will die because it is on nearly all day long, and although it's got no mechanical parts apart from the fan, eventually something's going to break, isn't it? But the good thing is, because it's got all these plug-in, plug-out drives, I'll just take the back off, take it out, put it in a new bloody laptop, or put it in a casing, and I'm done. It's all non-corruptible. It's not bloody one of these spinny around disky hard drive things. But they're getting so cheap these days, especially for the lower capacity ones. You can back up everything if you put your mind to it. If you're scared, if you can't be without something, have two.
Yeah.
Rule of life: if you cannot be without something, always have two. It's one rule that I never used to take to heart until I saw a lot of people do. I know someone that used to have 3 of everything. I thought, my God, what a waste of money. But when you lose one, and you suddenly just like I think if my laptop went down, I'd survive because the phone probably is basically a computer, isn't it? And I could probably go up the local, I don't know, second-hand store. You know, these, I don't know what they call, was it cash converters and God knows what else, and buy a shit bloody laptop just to bang on a working system to keep myself going until I get a proper one. I could do that in hours. But nonetheless, you imagine if your laptop just blew up, or your whatever it is you use your business for, whatever device you use for business, suddenly died. How quickly would you replace that? Do you have a backup for it?
I have no idea what was just said, but I'm on the last cap now.
Yeah, no, something about your red sofa, like fake taxi, Andrew.
I'll tell you what.
It's
If anyone
like-
wants to join me to film some scenes from the fake taxi here, more than willing.
Right, I shall be back in a second.
Do you want to cap? Oh my god! Right, Ross is now frozen. Phil has been replaced with a picture of a cat. My dog has disappeared. So this is going well. Have we still got people in the chat?
Still here.
Oh, you're still there. You were frozen. You were frozen. I thought that your internet died again.
Yeah, so no, it's all good. Yeah, I'm starting to get tired though. I will be up at 5:15 to go to the car boot.
And my dedication, I've spent the whole of 2024 not going to a single car boot.
Well, if you go to the Milton Keynes meetup, actually, I don't know. No, they won't. That won't be on by then. So
No,
to say,
I won't be going to no car boot.
There's a car boot we have here that is on at 12 on a Sunday.
Yeah, no, I'll be getting the train back, so I won't be carrying stuff.
Yeah, you'll be mildly inebriated.
Yeah, I'll be lucky to make it onto a train in one piece.
Yeah, so no, but no, I'll be up very early for the car boot in the morning.
I can't do it.
I will suffer for it. I will feel very tired this time tomorrow. I've not quite mastered being able to get back from a car boot and have a proper nap. I'm usually a bit too wired and all that after a car boot.
Oh, I've just been reading the chat. Are you comparing me to a certain Mr. Pepperpot? Did you see that stream?
What stream?
Laney was doing not on New Year's Eve, but I think sometime last week. Stream Mr. Pepperpot on, and I think he was under the impression that he'd muted his mic. He was under the impression he'd also silenced his camera, but he hadn't, and he was redressing himself as he reapproached the laptop. Which I don't think he realised until it was pointed out to him, which was awkward. No, I'm pretty certain no one wants to see my bodily parts or anything like that. So I don't want to see my bodily parts. That would certainly get you demonetized.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, so no, that'll be quite an early start tomorrow. But I do get to test out the Black & Decker collapsible wagon trolley I've bought.
Does it have a battery?
No.
So Black & Decker, I didn't think they were renowned for trolleys.
Yeah, so I've got a car boot trolley made by Black & Decker. It's pretty good, and it's pretty light.
Well, no, licensed by Black & Decker. It'll be
From the home base closing down sale.
It's It's probably the same trolley I've got, but with a Black & Decker.
Is it like a workbench but on wheels or something?
No, it's pretty much like what Dave ABL's got, but Black & Decker and good quality.
Does it have a lid or a cover?
No.
One goes through
Oh,
your
it
shit.
doesn't have a cover, actually. No. I probably should get one of those tarpaulin covers, actually.
Get a blanket.
That's it tomorrow. It is an indoor car boot, so it should be alright.
But people still rifle through your stuff thinking it's part of a store.
Actually, yeah, I did have that the other time. I have had that a few times.
You need a nice big one of these cheap fleeces or something. You know, these fleece covers or something. Bang that on top of it.
Yeah, but then again, it doesn't matter.
It's like a fucking cliffhanger then, isn't it?
Mm.
He's back. You can see the
Oh,
beard.
sorry.
Oh.
You put out at a cliffhanger moment.
Yes, you're all right. Ready, steady, retro. It will be very cold in the morning, but it doesn't snow until tomorrow night. Yeah.
And then Sunday's going to be sort of like 15 or something, isn't it? It's going to be bloody hot again.
Oh, yes, it's going to be 12 degrees and heavy rain.
Yeah, I look at the weather forecast. It's blue, 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 yellow, blue, blue, blue. Like, what's going on there?
But then next week it's going to be cold again, and there might be some sleet and snow, but it's going to be cold, like minuses at night. But that's fine because it gets me like, nice and cold, and then I go to Gran Canaria and boom, 22 degrees.
Then you come back and go, holy crap.
Yeah. Although I'm coming back on a Saturday, so I'll be back on a Saturday night. So at least I've got a day to go over the jet lag.
Oh, just stay awake.
There shouldn't be any jet
Stay
lag.
awake. Go straight to the car boot. Sleep afterwards.
I know. I'm joking. Gran Canaria is in the same time zone as the UK. Although my phone had like bloody bipolar syndrome last time I was there, because it kept changing between between this time zone and Spanish time, even though it was in Gran Canaria, which should be British time or GMT. It kept changing like every so often. It was really annoying.
Just turn your phone off.
So a couple of days I did get up about 2 hours early, but it was fine. And yes, in terms of films coming out this year, don't know. There's nothing I'm particularly looking forward to. And there's a couple of Marvel films, but I might wait till they come out on Disney Plus.
Oh,
I was going to watch.
They take forever to come out.
Oh no!
I was going to
Wolverine and fucking whatever his name is, Deadpool. Only a few weeks before that were on Disney Plus.
Yeah, and it wasn't that good. It was a watchable film, but it was whatever. It was.
Well, I was I was going to go and see the Lord of the Rings animated film in the cinema, but I just couldn't be bothered going to the cinema, so I'm going to wait for it to come out on streaming. I think it is the way forward, because I did have a Cineworld Unlimited card, but I just ended up not using it enough, and I just I think I'm actually getting past watching things in the cinema. I think I prefer streaming.
I do like a trip to the cinema, but I like to go alone because I can't stand people next to me yakking and talking and
I really like going when it's quiet.
And they're getting their phone out, get their football scores out. Like, put it away, you prick. So I go to, I can't remember what, is it Dulux or whatever it is? I can't remember what the cinema brand is, but it's the one where you get the stupid leather chairs and you can go into the balcony. They've got a bar, you get a tray that comes right on front of you, and you can put your massive snacks and your pint of beer in a beer pint glass thing in front of you. I really enjoy your film. And you've got so much legroom that if a bus could go in front of you, you wouldn't even notice. And the drop to the next tiers you'd need someone that's 20 foot tall to be sitting in front of you. Andrew could sit in front of me and I'd still see the screen. It's brilliant. Because hardly anyone ever goes to the cinema these days. It's good anyway. Especially as a reseller, you don't go. You can go at times when no one else can be asked, can't you? You get nearly the cinema to yourself. I don't mind. I don't go to the cinema very often. I used to go nearly every week. These days, I don't care if it costs 20, 30. I don't care if it costs 20, 30 quid to go to the cinema if it's a film I like.
No, I've kind of gone on for it a bit.
Generally, there's not enough decent films out these days to warrant going every week.
Also, Hollywood keeps giving us films we don't actually want.
Well,
like, how many times have they done a Robin Hood film?
Well, not only that, but all films are reboots, remakes, or prequels and sequels of already existing idea.
Yes. And you do kind of wonder how many original products they've not made or missed out on, or
Exactly. I mean, I remember the good old days when all of a sudden something like Matrix would land, and it was like, holy crap! It'd blow your mind. Or Avatar would land. Someone's thought of a new way to do a film.
Oh, that's another film that I refuse to watch. So I've seen the first one that is completely unnecessary.
I'm not fond of Avatar. I can understand its appeal.
Yeah, but it's completely unnecessary. They're making 4 or 5 sequels to films no one asked for.
The first one was good. The second one was average. I happy to have a sequel to the first one, but it needed to be. It's just a shit sequel. Basically, it wasn't a patch on the first one. So yeah, it was a disappointing sequel. But yeah. But 28 years later, Ross, you've got to be excited for that, surely.
No, I'm not bothered about that. I might watch it on Thingy, but yeah, I'm not bothered about it.
Oh, I'll be straight in the cinema for that one.
I've even packed all of my orders for today. I'm going to walk them up to the post box later on this evening because my post gets collected at 7 a.m.
That's efficient.
It's not efficient. It's fucking annoying because
No, I mean, you're being efficient.
No, I don't. It's just that I've got 3 reasonably good orders in today that I don't want laying around. I don't have to post them until Monday, but I don't want them laying around or having to bloody well do them later on or something. So I thought, well, sod it. Get them out of the way. My post box is annoying. Luckily, all of my post goes by post box. I don't have to fuck around with shops and drop boxes and post office and all that shit. None of that. I just stick all my stuff in a post box. Unfortunately, the post box at the end of my street in the week, last pickup is at 9 o'clock in the morning. There's no way my orders are getting done by then. And on a Saturday, it's 7. So I do have to walk about a mile to find a decent post box that actually collects at the end of the day. But at least I don't have to queue. I don't have to look around with labels and these idiot boxes that may or may not be for every shops or something that refuse to take my parcel or overzealous post office staff. So, I need to weigh everything and measure it. I've done it. I know how. I've done 15,000 parcels in my life. I do know how to do it. I don't want any additional charges for my customer to pay. I'm quite capable. Just bloody well put it in your sack. No, I've got to go for every one of them. Luckily, they all go in a post box. It's one of the upsides of the niche.
Well, if you are selling on a private account and sending untracked, you'll wait 2 weeks to get your payment now from dispatch. Or
luckily, I'm on a business.
Yeah.
Money normally hits my account before it's even hit the bottom of the letterbox.
Yep. Yeah, no, I like that they did that. Because there's discernible advantage to having a business account now, which is good. And, you know, it'll make the people that are abusing the system and using multiple private accounts, because some people are even admitting doing it, make them think again, because their cash flow will be a bit harder.
Yeah.
On Amazon, you got to wait ages before you get paid. So,
I know.
People cope with doing that on Amazon. They're cope with doing it.
It's all right if you've got decent cash flow to start with. If you've got a rolling cash flow, it's fine.
Yeah, no, definitely.
You can absorb it, can't you? But
yeah, but also it'll be interesting to see how all this like fees thing goes for, like private sellers. I don't know whether they'll factor in or not.
there'll be a lot said and nothing done, as it has been the case for the last 5 years. So, people will moan, and then half of them will not act upon what they threaten to do.
Is it? Do you know anyone that's gone to jail for GPSR yet?
To jail? Well, I think it'll be a bit too early. Even if they prosecuted someone on the first day, I doubt if it's even gone to court.
It's a fine rather than jail. But I don't know anyone that's been fined yet. And I think something like that, it'll be at least a year before you hear of anyone getting fined.
Certainly won't get any issues from me because my niche is exempt. I don't have to give a shit about it. I can GPS all around the world, whatever. I don't have to put any additional stuff on it at all, which is fantastic. The amount of people that don't send to Northern Ireland and abroad at the moment is really, really helping my business because people will buy from me because I do.
I have taken the same approach to GSPR as I have taken to Lucid and the French packaging requirements and everything else, which is to carry on as I am.
I seriously doubt that there's going to be like really any prosecutions, because I'm pretty sure this law was intended to basically stop crap from like Temu and like getting like Germany and things like that. So it's because in Germany they're very like anti-Temu because of the quality and safety and all that. So I think the law is to sort of clamp down on that sort of thing. So I don't think the intent is to prosecute the odd person selling stuff on eBay.
So I think that's the only country I exclude is Germany because I can't be bothered with the hassle. But no one in Germany buys my shit anyway, so that doesn't matter.
You know that packaging laws aren't just Germany, right?
Yeah, but that's the one you've got to worry about the most.
It's France. I think it's also.
I think I've sold 2 things to France in my life.
I think it's also Spain.
Maybe 1, 2 to Spain. Most of mine's America.
Germany was the first country in Europe to introduce packaging requirements, but they're not the only one who has it. So if you're blocking Germany, why aren't you blocking the others?
Good point. I might unblock them.
It's pointless.
I say my packaging's fine anyway. Mine is all card. Although it's the licensing and all this shit.
That's not. It doesn't matter what you package it. It's nothing to do with what you packaged it in. It's all about getting extra money into the coffers.
Yes. So a majority of my overseas sales isn't to Europe anyway. It's to mainly America.
But GSPR, there is the UK government is looking at doing some of the stuff just a bit behind the curve. So those kind of requirements will come here eventually.
Right, luckily my niche is exempt.
No, your niche is exempt from GSPR. It doesn't mean it'll be exempt from whatever the UK government introduces.
Yeah, well, once packaging laws come out and stuff like that, then it'll be.
No, I'm talking about GSPR. About packaging laws.
Yeah, GSPR, it cannot apply to my niche because it's just not applicable.
Yes, it's theoretically not applicable to any fucking niche. But it's the UK government.
Yeah, the whole idea is so that you have, if something is going to injure you or break because of various things that a device or product can do, the stuff that I sell isn't a device or a product. It cannot cause injury. There's no instruction manual.
If you sell a coat and somebody swallows it, it can cause it.
But even if it did come to that, all of my stuff is made from one place, so it's going to be very easy. Just put down, no Royal Mint, Wales.
The UK government is looking at introducing similar measures. So I wouldn't assume that everything will be exempt in the UK forever, because that won't be the case.
I'll be at the bottom of the list.
Yeah, but you also just have to look at how the intent of any law, how they enforce it, what's intent, like, you know, what they're trying to solve, who they're going after. Because, you know, there'll be like people that they won't prosecute because it isn't in the public interest and all that sort of thing.
I'll tell you what interests me at the minute is the amount of people selling reworks, like Carhartt reworks, Levi reworks, whatever.
Yeah, sold one.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of legal action coming for people from the USA. People are gonna leave.
I sold one unvented, so I don't really care. It's fine.
People are putting on eBay, and it's like, if that's on GSP, all that's going to happen is some American ambulance chasing. Porky knows about this; he's been a victim of it. So American ambulance chasing lawyer is going to go, hang on, you're doing an IP infringement here, and it won't be a VRO, it'll be a court case, and it'll be an eBay account suspension, ban. It's like, yeah, I'm amazed how many people aren't aware of the dangers around selling it. And Levi's have sued people, loads of people for selling reworks, and it's still there on eBay. Like, why are you doing it? Vintage, a bit different. It's a bit Wild West there, but yeah, I wouldn't be putting any of that on eBay. I have got some reworks, but unbranded reworks that I will be putting on. But yeah, I look on Levi's now. There's loads of Levi's reworks on eBay at the minute, and risking the eBay account getting banned and massive fines as well. It's dangerous. That 828 reworks for Levi's on eBay at the minute. It's not worth it, folks.
It's surprisingly low, so they must be cracking on down on it. People are taking notice.
Well, no, it's just probably just people actually looking on Google and going, "Oh, hang on a second, I can't sell this." But yeah, theoretically, you could rework your own pair of Levi's and sell them, but even that is a bit dodgy. And there's so many Carhartt reworks going on at the minute, and it's just like that's going to be the next thing that people are going to start knowing about. They've had their accounts banned for. However, that being said, I will be selling Carhartt reworks on Vinted, because Vinted is not available internationally, and there ain't no fucker in Levi's USA or no lawyer in the USA that's going to be looking on vintage accounts for stuff yet.
Chris was saying in the comments that Trump may change that higher import for coins only. The Americans don't care. The prices of taxes and imports that people pay for some fucking cheap shit that I sell amazes me. I can sell a £5-10 item and people happily pay 50 quid to have it shipped. I think, really? You can't get it cheaper somewhere else? Well, apparently not. It's weird.
God, there's a company in vintage finds so many can't really work. That's just gonna get ripped apart. So yeah, I probably should do a video about that. Something. Don't sell your reworks on fucking eBay.
Have a burner vintage account.
No, I won't be doing that. I'm not giving that. I'm not giving advice where to sell them. So people are basic. This company, you go on Fleek and there's loads of reworks to sell. It's an unbranded jacket that they've stitched the Carhartt logo onto, and then they're charging 15 quid for it. And people are paying 50 quid to buy them. So, on eBay, on Depop, on Vinted or whatever. So obviously people go, 15 into 50 quid. I'll have a bit of that slice, but not really realising that what they're actually doing is an IP infringement and could land them in a lot of hot water. And if you're a sole trader as well, it's you that's in the hot water. It's not your company. It's not your business, because you have liability. So yeah, madness. Like, at least for me, I've got a limited company. The liability is on the business, not on me. But
yeah, same here. So yeah, keep your house.
yeah, but they could come around and go, because all that'll happen is they'll come around and go, right, you've sold 500 of this product for 50 quid a piece. They won't pay that fee, whatever. They'll times 500 by 50 quid and go, right, that's your liability, that's how much you owe us. Plus damage, plus costs, legal costs on top. You could be talking tens of thousands of pounds. Madness. With a sole trader, that's it. Like you say, that's the house gone.
Yeah, whereas if you're a limited company, just shut the company.
You might find yourself banned from being a company director for a while as well.
There's ways around that.
But yeah, it's. I had to have a conversation with a reseller about this the other week. I sent him a link to just have a look at this article here, because it's talking about selling some reworks of one of your videos, and I just want to be a bit careful. Because yeah, I've got a few boxes of reworks. They will not be going anywhere that I would be causing an IP infringement. They will be safely away from causing any possibility of IP infringement.
Well, that's where you're going wrong, Andrew. You just go to a car boot and sell them at a car boot.
Causing an IP infringement, selling them there, so I would never do that, Ross. Never do that, of course.
Oh, that reminds me. I might be challenging a car boot seller tomorrow if I see them again. So I bought fake Papa Rabanne aftershave off someone that was sealed, and I opened it up, and the packaging was wet because the thing was leaking, and I sprayed a small bit. Thankfully, didn't spray it on my skin. Just sprayed it in the air. It turns out it was this really fucking weird chemical smell, so I ended up having to run downstairs and launch it outside. So I was like, I don't want that shit in my house. So yeah, they're selling literally God goodness knows fucking what.
You want to let the car boot organisers know about that?
I would say, what do you expect from a car boot sale?
I very much will do. If he's about tomorrow, we'll go and have a quiet word with the organizer. Also, the guy was selling tobacco last time, which you're not allowed to sell at any car boot anyway.
Or anywhere without a license and all the excise details.
I'm really glad it didn't.
Car boot you go into here. The trading standards be all over that.
It's Morrison's underground car park, and Morrison's put really strict rules in place for like who can sell what there. So I'm surprised this guy got through the net. But also as well, he was selling Pokemon games, so I'm very glad I didn't buy Pokemon Game Boy Advance games because he had loads, and I'm pretty sure they're all fake. Yeah, so a bit mad.
They have Church Carby, who was often getting raided by trading standards because there'd be people just there selling North Face and whatever else, and you just look at it, it's like got a fucking Gildan tag on it and North Face written on the front. There's like you don't even have to spend a second looking at that. Just know that that's fake. Gildan do not manufacture case clothes under license for North Face, and just people blindly walking up there. Yeah, I'll have your North Face t-shirt for 10 quid. Thank you very much. He's just like, Jesus Christ.
Well, that's where they're making a mistake. I got 2 North Face t-shirts for €5 in Gran Canaria. Sorry, I knew they were fake, and I was buying them because I've run out of t-shirts. But yeah,
you're supporting organised crime, Ross. Come on, boy. Up you come. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Up you come. Good boy. Yeah, I've got a couple of fake Armani things, but they come from the charity shop. Who's a good boy? Let's say though, actually, the car boot here in Rill, I don't think I've seen any stores selling. I mean, I haven't been there in the last year, but when I was going there in 2023 every week, didn't see any stores selling fake goods. They were very good there. Hello, boy. You good boy. You good boy. Yeah.
Oh, it's minus 0.9 outside. I'm going to freeze to death posting this shit tonight.
dedication to the cause, Phil. Dedication to the cause.
Oh, not only that, if I don't post them by 1 o'clock, because our council is in debt, they turn off all electric for public amenities from 1 o'clock until sunrise. So all the lights go out, and you're literally walking in the middle of Southampton. I'm in the city centre.
Jesus.
And I don't live in the best area of Southampton, and my fucking god, it's bad enough walking down there with the lights on. When you literally, when you go out, when I leave my front door and turn down the path to travel up the street, I literally cannot see my legs and the path, so I do not know what I'm treading on, what I'm walking into. If someone's left their wheelie bin out, and I can't see, you cannot see it. It's pitch black.
Yeah.
And it's scary as well, especially at that time. You know, I'll regularly of an evening, I'll go out about 1:30 or something, and post some shit, and it's eerie out there because you can hear stuff like about 400 yards away at that time of night, can't you? And you know, if you can hear someone that's out at that time of night, either it's unlikely to be another reseller with a handful of envelopes. It's likely to be someone up to no good.
Laney's in. Good evening, Laney. I hope you're well.
Hey, Laney. Well, It could be someone with a handful of envelopes, but for nefarious purposes.
I
Yeah,
imagine it will be, because the moment I go outside, my nostrils detect certain odours most times.
Well, I went up to Milton Keynes City Centre just before Christmas the other week. Got off the bus, although I had to walk a bit further because the bus stops were were moved temporarily because the market burnt down. But I saw the police.
Like it does.
I saw the police had stopped someone, and the police had this envelope. They were open. The envelope was open, and they were counting the money. I was like, "Oh, well, I know what that guy's up to then." They caught a guy with an envelope of money.
Probably just going to the bank to put his savings away. My area is really fantastic. I went out when I saw Andrew. I didn't know if Andrew was going to be streaming tonight, and I stupidly didn't buy any beer in the week, did I? And luckily, Andrew, being the considerate YouTuber that he is, put up his notification by 7 o'clock. I thought, oh, Andrew's live. I suppose I better get some beer just in case this is the case then. So I walked up to my local co-op, which is 4 or 5 minutes away. While I was in there, the staff had a massive fight with a shoplifter who refused to leave the premises and was claiming there was a man with a gun outside. Now, this is 7 o'clock at the evening, so you can imagine what it's like around here later on at night. I thought, yeah, this is my local co-op, and I'm just at the self-service till tutting. Oh, for fuck's sake, not again!
I had a free pizza from the co-op, didn't they? Because they had on my co-op membership app, they had get £1 off your next shop.
Oh, I do this. I do exactly this, Andrew.
And no exclusions. It said fantastic. Went in there just not long before they were shutting. They had a pizza reduced to £1. Fantastic. Yeah. Got that. Put it through the till.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
0.0.
It's very good. Wow. I even make money sometimes. You know, like it gives you offers that you can pick 2 a week or something, like £1 off of everything from blah blah blah, or this, or co-op delicatessen or bakery or something like this. Again, you look at the yellow, orange label stuff, and sometimes it's literally on its last legs. They want 10p for something, and it's something you don't want, but it's £1 off. So you get to the till and you get 90p off. You get 90p off the rest of your bill of the stuff that you were buying, and then this 10p thing, whether you want it or not, it's immaterial, isn't it? Because you've now made 90 pence just from taking something out of the shop.
Yes, I'm wise to the co-op now. I'm going to try Too Good to Go. That's one of the things I'm going to try this month, and do a YouTube review of Too Good to Go.
I even do the same on Nectar in Sainsbury's, especially when they offer loose vegetables. If you can get a loose vegetable that's unitarily or very, very light, like mushrooms, if it says 40 Nectar points for loose mushrooms, buy 1 and put a sticker on it. You're going to get 40 Nectar points for about 4p. I made several £100 worth of Nectar savings last year. It was very good, because they factor in the cost of all their Nectar promotion anyway, don't they? So may as well use them.
Tesco Club Card now. Tesco have now got enough data about me in terms of what I buy to be able to target.
Same as Nectar, yeah.
Yeah, target the vouchers at me, so I get 10% off what I regularly buy.
Same as Nectar. I open up my phone on a Monday when all the new offers come in, and it's all the stuff that I buy. And I'm thinking, well, that's handy.
Very good, because I'm like,
I don't mind selling my personal data for that. If they're paying me 500 odd quid a year for my personal data on what I buy, fair enough.
I mean, they're basically just giving money away to me. It's like, okay, fine, fantastic, because they're only using the data to be able to market stuff to me. And I'm like, well, the stuff you're marketed to me is what I already buy. So
Exactly, yeah.
Giving me money.
It's really, really good. And not only that,
they do struggle with me actually because I get a lot of RA. So
yeah, and then you get targeted with that for another 3 bloody months when the price has gone up, or they no longer stock it. So.
I get a lot of offers for beauty products as a result, and I'm like, no, I'm never going to use this. I bought it because it was 75p, and it's not with tech.
Or if you buy something out of the ordinary, which you don't normally buy, then the thing that you normally buy never comes up in your feed again. It's trying to sell you that piece of shit that you didn't really want in the first place, but you had to buy because they didn't have an alternative at the time. Oh well. But yeah, all my cat stuff, I always get nectar offers on that bloody shit. I'm getting 25% off of everything really in the end. I say you're getting 25%. They've obviously factored this into their bottom line, haven't they? But I may as well be using it if other people aren't. If it's £5 for a box of cat food or something like this, if they're saying, oh, it's £3.69, well, of course I'm going to bloody take it. Because that's what the cat eats. If they're saying, oh, your favourite bog rolls are 120 nectar points, of course I'm going to get it. I need bog rolls.
Well, when I started doing Amazon in January last year, Tesco did a massive toy sale that wasn't publicised, and I spent thousands on it. I made thousands, but they were also doing it at the same time as double club card points.
Oh, I remember them. Oh yeah.
I had
3
months of not paying for any food.
Yeah.
All paid for on club card vouchers. So it was amazing.
Well, I remember when you could at the end of the year you could exchange all your club card vouchers for double the amount of a particular category that you wanted.
Cider.
Yeah, well, that's what I used to do is you could buy like I think they had a wine offer on. You could double the amount you could wine. So I have about £50 worth of vouchers, and then you go to their whatever it was, information desk or whatever, and put them in, and they give you £100 worth of vouchers instead of £50 worth of vouchers. Basically, supplied me for an entire month.
Well, when they were doing mortgages, my mortgage was with Tesco Bank.
Yeah, what's that? 20,000 points or something silly?
Doing club card points every time I made a mortgage payment. I was getting a free shop every month, just from paying my mortgage. Oh, it was amazing. And then, of course, fucking Halifax bought them out. It was real life.
Yeah, that's the same with Sainsbury's Bank. Sainsbury's Bank has been sold now, so.
So
I don't get much.
I'm very disappointed. I wish they'd kept it on. I was just getting so much money in club card points from just paying my mortgage. Thousands of points from paying it. It's just like that. Really.
I'll tell you one thing that is shit though. It's Tesco Bank credit card. Yeah, you get absolutely fuck all points for using the Tesco Bank credit card. I think it's like the rate's like 4 to 1, and so I wrote a complaint to them on Twitter, and then the guy like basically wrote a message back explaining why, but it was like he was crying about it. It was a bit weird. And I was like, no, it's just ridiculous how little you get. Because it used to be like really good, and like you could literally
Same all of them, isn't it? It's Sainsbury's Bank was the same. If you used your Sainsbury's credit card, as long as you paid it off, so that you're not accruing interest on it, but you'd get nectar points on your spend on your credit card. You get nectar points because you've got a nectar points card, and then you get more nectar points because of the nectar offers. And it's brilliant. But it turned out to be something like about half a nectar point per pound or something, and then each nectar point was only worth half of what it was anyway. So it was 4 to 1. 400 to 1. You used to get one nectar point for every quid you spent. If it really was only worth it.
You can't get the nectar.
I get 120 nectar points for buying bog rolls.
eBay was good for nectar points as well. You can't get them.
Yeah, it was. I used to make a fortune off of that.
Now you have
Is,
to go through the Nectar website, and if you do that, you can't go through complete savings to get your 10%.
Exactly, yeah. Complete savings rocks it. So I've made, ever since your suggestion, Andrew, earlier this year, I've made fucking hundreds. Even on other sites. I mean, if you're going to buy something in Argos, you can buy £100 token for 90 quid. So do it. You're getting 10% off of, as long as it doesn't cost more than £100. You're getting 10% off anything you buy in Argos. You get 10% off if you buy a gift card from Sainsbury's. You can buy a £100 gift card for 90 quid. Everything on eBay is a minimum of 10%. Sometimes they do offers, don't they? 11, 12, 15, not very often, but all help.
through Nectar?
No, this is through complete savings.
Okay.
It's one that everyone thinks is a scam, but it's the one that is actually the most secure and very, very beneficial. None of your honey scams, and like honey's gone batshit now, hasn't it? They've lost virtually everyone because everyone's realised what a fuck up they do to you.
I get Lego from Argos that I sell on eBay, not eBay, Amazon. I get my 20% off voucher. So I get a gift voucher. I pay with the gift voucher. I then get me 10% because they never fucking check the payment method at complete saving. So I've actually got 30%. Well, it's not 30% because it's 10%.
Especially if it's in a sale or something.
I get 25% off the item. I'm already getting a 30% ROI on it. It becomes a 50% ROI on the product.
And because most of them are in Sainsbury's stores anyway, you then go and walk around the whatever they got left of their toy stuff there, and sometimes they've got a different deal on their they go in there as well.
Yeah, I've not had any luck because I've got a medium-sized Sainsbury's near me, and so they do a bit of toys. Never had any luck finding any toys in there.
It's because they got the Argos account now. I mean, I work for Sainsbury's and Argos, specifically merchandising all this stuff, which is very handy because I get to know about prices a lot quicker than everyone else.
Yeah.
But obviously, what their business model is down to business rates. any non-food items, if they have it in the back room of an Argos, it's classified as not a selling area. It's a warehouse area.
Does that explain why the local Argos store is like really depressing now because they don't really have much on display?
Yeah, they won't have it on display, but that's because it's pointless because that display area costs them thousands of pounds in rates because it's square footage and business rates are very high. So what they do is they know everyone looks online for their stuff. They know people don't come to look at shit. They just want to come and pick it up as fast as they can. So as long as you can get anything within, straight away within 4 hours or something, which is what they intend to do now, you're laughing. If they don't have it in stock, they've got a ghost centre or something. It was an old Argos shop that closed or something, and it's all boarded up.
Yeah.
It's not being boarded up. Sometimes it's full of stock, and they'll rush that to all the areas via their little vans, so that you can go and pick it up in 4 hours, so they can compete with Amazon. And it's keeping Argos afloat, and it also means that Sainsbury's can sell all their general merchandise through their Argos brand rather than on the shop floor, because they want to sell food on their shop floor, not fucking candlesticks and saucepans. They want you to buy that from their Argos. Because if it's out on the shop floor, that's sales area. They've got to pay rates on that. If it's in a warehouse, don't have to pay rates on that. Well, you do, but a considerably lot less. And if it's something big, they don't even need to have it on site. If you want to buy a washing machine, they'll have it shipped. I mean, you probably have it delivered to your house anyway, but if you wanted to go and pick it up, they'll have it at your store in 4 hours, or at the latest the next day. So they are trying hard on the business model. It's not making as much money as they hoped, but it's in profit. And also, there are certain ways of buying on Argos that are different ways of buying in off shelves, isn't there? So you can use different techniques to source your shit. like Andrew says, there's the way that he could source some shit and get a decent ROI on it. Once you get to know the nooks and crannies of how people do stuff and where stock is going to be and how much you can get off it, it's the whole idea of arbitrage, isn't it?
Yeah.
The only bad thing about Argos is that Amazon price matches them. So you have to,
I've noticed that now.
You have to look for where Argos are doing 2 for £20 on toys, say.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
Yeah, so Amazon don't match a 2 for offer.
Yeah, but sometimes there is different markets. I mean, if you're a working person and you're not going to be at home when the Amazon might arrive, and you don't want it left on your doorstep or something, but you are going to be passing your Sainsbury's to do your shopping anyway, you may as well just go and pick the fucker
we're
up.
talking about awesome stock for us to sell those.
Yeah,
we are.
That's the reason. That's the reason how they still manage to survive as a business entity, is because they still have viable clients, even if the clients may not be us.
The thing that I always find hilarious though is that Sainsbury's price match Amazon. So they will have their, like, say they've got a fucking coffee maker. They'll see that coffee maker on Amazon yesterday was £24.97. So they'll put it for £24.97 in the store. But it's only at that price because somebody's penny pinching on their repricer on Amazon. And it's not Amazon themselves that are selling it for that price. It's another seller. It's in a price war with other sellers. And by next week, that item will be $29.99 on Amazon. But it will still be $24.97 in Sainsbury's because Sainsbury's hasn't got the resource to go around and reprice everything every 5 seconds.
In fact, I know exactly how their repricing works because I have to print the labels off for it. I see the files that come through for it. They struggle with their normal sort of like offer strategy of where they redo their nectar pricing every single 2 weeks, I think it is, and then all of the ends where they got all of their sales on for certain things, that's all done every Wednesday. But in order to get those tickets out, because of price ticketing laws and fines and stuff that you can get absolutely slammed with these days, thousands of pounds, they've got to be careful. They can't exactly do it the night before while the shop's open because the price underneath the product doesn't represent the price anymore. So, and they don't have the resources to have staff do it before the shop opens. So they're screwed. So they have to find a workaround to try and do it on that night or that evening in such a way it's ridiculous. If we're there, if my merchandising company are there, we have a night shift, we can do it for them. But if we're not on site, then they have to be very careful because they have been pulled up on it quite a few times where they try to get ahead of themselves thinking, it's 9 o'clock at night, no one's going to fucking notice, are they? So they go around and change all the labels. It needs one person to notice and make a complaint. And you can get done for pricing something incorrectly on shelf, even though the law is dubious on it. Sainsbury's don't want to fall foul of getting that type of press.
No. Right. I've finished my last count, so I think it is bedtime.
Mine is emptied, yes, and I must go out into the cold and skate down the black street where I can't see anything.
I want to say goodbye to Ross, but I think he might have gone for the
He may have done.
No, I was about ready to go anyway. Be up very early tomorrow.
Yes, you've got 5 hours sleep.
Yeah, don't remind me, mate. We'll be fine.
Well, you both have fun tomorrow, Ross. Enjoy your walk to the post box, Phil. I am now going to go and harass Paulette.
Excellent.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, see you later.
Next time. Bye. Bye.